So you guys find yourselves at a little bit of an impasse. There is a fork in the road. And
That's a bypass.
yes.
I roll to pick it up. The fork in the
You
road.
pick it up.
We can go to the right.
To the right.
Take 4 points of damage. You grabbed the wrong end.
Dang it. To the right.
4 points.
To the right, there is your way back to Flan. It'll be about 2 days' travel through Flan. And to your left, Celeste, Celeste and Emil both see what looks to be the remains of a half-collapsed structure up to the left of that fork. It looks kind of defensible.
Can we tell what it used to be?
Not from here. You just know it was a large stone and timber structure.
A short distance away.
It's probably a good 100 feet up a path.
Oh, okay. So it's not going to take us like a day. It's like
No.
you see
Tall,
it
wide.
It looked like it was kind of tall from the fallen timbers.
Okay.
Definitely wider than it was taller.
Either way,
Multi-story
shoddy
or
shelter
single
is better than
story?
no
It was
shelter
probably,
at this point.
to be honest, Emil probably figures out that it was a church at one point. So it looks like there was a tall steeple, but it's mostly collapsed.
Where are the people? Their god was an angry god.
Can I check to see if are there any remnants of what the former god might have been, or the worship?
From where you are, it would be very difficult to tell, because it looks just more like a ruined building.
Can I detect any sort of
Alignment? Is it evilly? Is it nice? Is it something we would
I don't see
want
hundreds
to
of
go
corpses
in?
on spikes. We can't be that bad.
Iron Maidens and whatnot?
You detect that it is,
Nice.
it is definitely a desecrated point. It
I
was,
think we have work to do, huh?
it's definitely desecrated. Like, you detect undead and aberrations coming from there.
Pelting rain. Undead. But it might be dry. What say you, comrades? Shall we thwart evil, or shall we drown?
That's a fairly simple choice.
Just
Simple choices.
we go seven?
You can't just
I don't-
leave it alone. You're just gonna walk by that, are you? Leave all those undead milling about? No, the answer is no.
I feel boxed in.
Because you're living.
And also can. We must thwart the evil. Mustn't we?
Of course. Of course we must.
I agree.
I don't intend to drown outside.
Let's just get out.
Let's drown inside.
I was gonna say this. Do you have a preference how you would like to drown?
Into the church's swimming pool.
Okay.
No
For
shit.
this particular map, you can just remove all of the construction paper on top.
Did we have any? Was I supposed to do any?
There are
We've
plenty
been
of
borrowing
minis
minis from the
Okay,
shelf
so
of
I
minis.
just go grab one.
Whatever you would
I
like
meant
to
to
use.
text you earlier. Do we?
Just don't place the dragon.
Alright, really quick.
Oh,
Out
crap.
for the sword. Perfect.
The first save is against epilepsy.
Does a pretty good job of.
That's pop art, man. Just do a little-
Actually, can you give those
Like
to me,
looking through a
Kevin?
chain link thing.
'Cause I'm
It's
gonna
there,
do
then
that.
behind it, then
Yeah.
there, then behind
Thank
it.
you.
Camera doesn't know where to focus. Where are we?
So you guys can put yourself on like that great hat right there.
Who's well, actually, we didn't even do a quickie character introduction.
No, that's what I'm gonna have you guys do right now.
Oh, okay. Because I'm horrible with everything. Where's my
So-
screen?
As a quickie, Kevin, you can go first.
I am a celestial warlock. And Protector Asimar, celestial warlock. I like to heal sometimes. And Eldritch Blast, all the things.
As a warlock, shit.
What was the name? Celeste?
Celestia is the full name, but you can call me Celeste or Celeste.
But not Tia.
No. Good question.
Got a brother Matt.
I'll punt it to Matt.
Rothgar. I am a paladin of the god.
Ilmater. Because that's who that is right there. So you recognize it.
Cool.
It's a desecrated,
He gets to take up 2 spaces.
he's fat.
Jealous little man.
He's fat. That's what you get for paying $8 for 5 minis.
Bargain of the century, man.
Yes.
I am a half-orc paladin. Ilmater.
Yep.
I have typical half-orc sensibilities, sense of humor, sense of perception. But
So you hit things.
I hit things. I let things hit me so they don't hit you, puny little humans and other.
That is me, I'm other.
Yeah, he actually kind of gives
and then
off like a bright aura of goodness
And then I
to you.
help patch you up once you have been hit, or I accidentally step on you.
Okay.
Up next. Okay, am Bryn Amistar of Cormir, Purple Dragon Knight. So, in general, our sensibilities are the same, except my god is king and country.
I like it.
Which country?
Cormir, hence the Bryn Amistar of Cormir.
So who's in charge when you're not in Cormir?
There
My
are
God.
my god, king and country. But there are other knights aside from myself to keep,
I'm not the older knight.
keep the realm safe. Do a fair job, but really, it's a big country, just want to be.
It's like the Vatican. One person.
I am Emil, cleric of the light domain. I devoted myself to the Watcher of Wanderers, Marthamer Duin.
Ooh.
I walk the lands and help any adventurers that I feel like.
Okay. Fair enough.
With that, and when I've served my purpose, I leave.
Hrothgar, you're getting a shit ton of desecration from the statue of your god because it's actually knocked over and it's graffitied. You know, it's people did really mean things to it. I won't go into too much detail.
And graffiti.
I'm
They
defiled.
must have loved your god. In this time, there wasn't even spray paint, so they had to work. Graffiti.
It's made out of some sort of body's fluid. But you guys,
My God, bring the rain quickly. How big a statue is this?
This statue is about the size of this table.
Can I write it? Can I put it back upright?
Yeah, what's your strength score? I think you could probably just do it.
16.
Yeah, you should be able to just do it with the help of if someone is willing to kind of help
Yeah,
you
I'll
up.
definitely help you out. This is what the which data was it?
Little modern?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Little modern.
For writing that back up, you guys are all going to have inspiration.
That okay. So that 1 inspiration is now a 2.
No, it's a 1. It's just I knew that you were somehow going to get it, so I just wrote it for you.
That was
We are
that was
inspired.
foreshadowing.
Right, so yes.
Shove the statue back upright, try and wipe off what is easily wipe-offable.
Okay, yeah, you're able to clean it up. With the help of the rain, it's pretty it's coming out
Gone
pretty well.
inside yet out.
Thank you, God.
No, actually, so what you see here is what looks to be kind of a combination of a ruin of a church and what could have been a house. As if like the priest lived
It's
here.
like just one? It's not like a monastery?
No, it's like a add-on parsonage added to the chapel itself. Puddles of water, fallen rubble. You see a lot of grass kind of growing out between the floorboards.
So, okay, so there was, the walls are stone, the roof was wood beams that have collapsed.
Yeah.
Was there fire, or is it just old? Did it collapse because of age?
Yeah, you guys can kind of just tell that it seems to be decrepit. It's probably 1,000 years old.
Okay, so the wood rotted, it wasn't like vandalized.
Sacked or burned or.
Yeah, you don't see this seem to be.
But the statue was.
The statue
Well,
was.
Teenage kids in the area, you know, it's abandoned building. While he's doing house cleaning, I'm just gonna kind of.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to give this to you. Thanks for bringing that up. You notice that the graffiti doesn't go any higher than, like, our waist. So it's done by somebody small.
Children or halflings.
Emily,
Actually, you would say it was probably a little bit shorter than halflings or gnomes.
The ant people.
that was
Shit.
shit. Emily, you are people.
So you are free to move about the cabin.
That
Oh, it's the seatbelt.
was entirely the reason that you did this as our intro, wasn't it? For that one line.
And you are able to explore whatever you'd like. If you want to check something, just let me know.
You can't know me yet.
I'll put you within arm's reach of you, so
Okay, thank you.
just let you know.
With it being so old, is there much left in the way of the former occupant? Is there anything to tell about who was here? Personal belongings? I don't imagine any sort of books or scrolls would have lasted, but
There, from where you are, you don't see a lot of that. But I would love you to either make me a survival or a perception check.
I'm gonna try to.
Okay. You can do one for me too, over there.
that's my passive.
Okay. That's fine. That's 17.
They were either. They're the same bonus.
12.
Okay.
18 for me for this corner.
Okay. You, Hrothgar, you see, even though it's being kind of washed away by the water, you see what look like footprints that are like, they're vaguely in the shape of like a human footprint, but they're really tiny. They're probably no bigger than like 2 inches.
Baby size.
So
Thumb size.
a little bit. Okay, yes, for you. But they are definitely child-sized, human-wise, child-sized to you. To you, they're just micro.
Small.
And you're getting some. What helped you actually find them is that your general sense of understanding baddies. The footprints almost kind of glow with this necrotic, negative energy. Necrotic. And they are what they actually came. They went to the statue and back around a corner over here.
Statues in the courtyard here.
Yeah.
And
So they came around the corner there.
did we come through what passed as the front door, or was it just
Yeah.
a hole in the wall?
That looks like a front. It was a front
There
door.
was a path.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Spencer, you see some footprints too over there. They look larger. Definitely, they're probably the size of like a teenager, like a maybe not teenager, but like a 10-year-old, like not fully grown. It would be hard to tell if it's a halfling or if it's a human, but they're about that size. You don't get that same energy that he does, just because of what his abilities are. But you see multiple footprints over there. There's at least 12 different sets of footprints that you can count. And they seem to kind of go over to where you are, kind of run around in a circle, and then lead back over towards where Hrothgar is looking around that corner. Celeste, there's nothing really over there. And where were you? Were you actually over there?
Well, I think it was just hanging around like DnD my DnD.
Oh, okay.
No, I really haven't moved yet. It's pretty much just taking in, looking along the outside, the perimeter, with windows and doors and that kind of thing. If they're, it hasn't really traveled too far. Yeah, that's basically it. It's kind of like a while wandering around a little bit around the front while I'm just examining outside.
Well, you can see, because the wall is mostly destroyed where you are, you can look down into what looks like a stairwell that goes down.
Okay.
Light
Light, noises, sounds, anything, smells,
nothing.
parties.
If there's a door there, it's probably closed. So there's nothing really going on
Okay,
down there.
alright. Looks quiet.
Yeah.
Like,
All quiet.
full of
What's
cobwebs
going
and vines and stuff, like no one's passed through there, or?
on? Oddly, quite clean
Okay.
to you. What would y'all like to do?
No one's yelling out, surprise and alarm, so I'm just kind of like, continuing to.
I see a bunch of footprints heading downstairs. It's like people were running around in circles in a panic. And since they haven't been washed away by the rain, they might be fresh. There's a good chance these people might still be alive.
Ritual or
Yes.
hard to tell.
Congregations.
Hard to tell. There are no undead.
Anything going on in there?
There are no undead up here.
You seem
There
to
are
have found
stairs.
footsteps and a staircase.
Oh.
We'll join the others then.
Nothing else.
What kind of, we got raccoons wandering around in here, or? Raccoon. It's like a half cat, half dog, full of bean.
They do have small human hands. Do they have small human feet?
No. Just generally asking. Wild animals, deer, buffalo, antelopes, wandering around in here, or is it like something more civilized? But you've just told me there's small people feet.
People feet.
People feet.
People feet,
Human.
not animal feet.
Humans are not necessarily.
Shoes feet.
Can't disagree.
Were they shoes or were they toes? Little toesies.
They're probably wearing. Yeah, they'd be wearing shoes.
Shoes, not raccoon people.
Okay. Well, if they're anything like us, they might be seeking shelter from the storm.
Raccoons are only good for hats.
Duh.
I highly agree.
We need to find the undead and cleanse them from this place.
I also agree.
I agree with that.
I agree.
But I'm not going first.
This is the
I
most
agree.
agreeable party I've ever been in.
What did you say?
This is the most agreeable party I've ever been in.
Well, it's either that or stay outside in the leaky roof.
You should try to light something and head down there. Actually, no. You see the dark?
Yes.
I think everybody.
I know.
Everybody can see the dark?
We can all see in the dark.
Probably still help to have a lantern, though, nonetheless.
Well,
Well, I'm
I mean,
not-
you all have torches in your
Yeah,
packs,
yeah.
so
Alright, minus 1 torch.
you all have 2, so that works. You should have a flint and steel in there. Or someone could just cast Sacred Flame on it and just catch on fire.
Fire.
Or Fireball.
I'm out of jokes. Let's commence.
Okay. I'm going to quickly use the bathroom and grab the other, the mat.
That's not so like.
Not this mat, but the mat that's going under there.
On the map.
Yes.
No. Well, I have a joke, but the cameras are on. I'm not gonna say it.
We'll edit that out in post.
I have a light cantrip, so anything I touch.
Oh, there you go. How long is that last? I don't know, as a player, I've always said
Until the
dark
spell
vision is
ends.
cool. You can kind of make your way about, but having illumination still.
20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. Light can be colored whatever I want.
Ooh, make it purple.
Spell ends if I cast it again or dismiss it. If you target an object held or worn, that creature must succeed on a dex saving throw or avoid the spell. But it's a cantrip, one of my half
You can choose to fail, so.
Yeah.
Death.
But it pretty much just goes until I tell it not to. So I could, like, instead of us wasting or trying to find flint and steel, just touch the torch, be like, I have a torch.
Cool. Light me up.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask is that if you guys are willing, you pull that paper up off the table, and if you could avert your eyes.
I'm averting my eyes, oh lord. Stop that.
So you can put that one on top of it.
Like
Okay.
miserable song.
Thanks. Not being a baby. Here, you can put it down. Okay. You see it.
Do you care which direction it goes?
Probably sticky side facing that way because I have this way up
Oh.
north.
Okay, so the labels should read to the bottom this way.
Yeah.
We have decided that I was using my light cantrip. They asked me and my glowy self, and I touched a couple torches instead of trying to find the flint and steel in the cold and wet.
Okay.
So I touched the torches. I give myself guidance.
not open the door?
So the paladin opens up the door.
Excuse me, sir.
Legit. We want to be able to close
and
that.
the door will never be the same.
Sir, or please open the
It's not a door anymore.
Um,
Just broken wood.
And as soon as you
Oh,
open
firewood.
up that door, you can all hear this emanating from out there.
Roll initiative.
Nope, I'm out. I'm out. Back to the ring. Oh, it sounds like they're having a fun time.
You barely make that out.
Humans are so frivolous.
I mean, yeah, you can barely make it out, but you can't hear it.
Fair enough.
Those human children, I guess.
They're not mine.
Well, I certainly haven't given her age yet.
A flight of stone stairs leads down into a 10-foot wide hallway. Double doors lead to the south, while a chamber appears to open to the east. Moving past the double doors and into the chamber to the east, the corridor opens around a corner to the south. So that's like an L-shaped room. Rotten wooden chairs, orderly lined.
Doesn't matter.
Rotten wooden chairs orderly line the walls as
Cover
if
your back.
waiting for somebody long gone to sit in them. At the southern end of the room sits a broken remnants of a desk with a hole about a foot wide visible in the back. A chair in similar condition sits behind the desk.
Is this a desk?
Oh, no,
Yes.
that's not right.
Looks like a door.
Well, you can screw right through
I'm also regular. Yes, but I'm
How decrepit
full
is
plate
all of
healer.
this stuff?
Full plate humor.
I'm a squishy mage like.
Okay. Yeah.
The same as
that's right.
above.
Okay, so the same degree of just not as wet.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the paper towel roll?
Down below, right next to below the sink.
A roll of perception for any more traces of the footsteps. 11. Wait, no, I roll my d4 as well.
I didn't hear his question. Is it the same level of degraded building?
Yes.
Okay.
14. Thank you.
14 seems to have disappeared. Unfortunately, you can't hear the playful sound of children laughing and footsteps.
Alright, no more footsteps, just despair.
Just as bad.
Hark! I hear despair.
What is that?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, despair. We're now at Danganronpa.
Yeah.
This guy's almost ready.
Don't put it on the tablet.
Thank you for the rolls and
So it's basically an L-shaped
Joy
room.
Alright.
Can you move that down just a tiny bit? There are double doors there that go into a hallway that you can't see, but it's okay, you can keep that up.
Fair enough.
And then, like it says, an L-shaped, and then in there it looks like a waiting room with a desk. I know, I kind of realized that I screwed something up.
Perfect.
Next to the statue, I'm so sorry that I forgot this, it does say Grey Castle Hospital and
We
Sanatorium.
did see that.
Yeah, you
The
did.
gray broken thing.
Yeah.
It says what?
Grey Castle Hospital and Sanatorium.
It's not a church.
They like to sanitize things, I guess.
Oh, well.
It's
So
a
they're super
bit.
clean.
Sorry, I did notice it.
Again, I
Yeah.
cast myself. Oh.
Because it was right in front of my face, so I was able to read it.
Is that
Let's
not
just
what
say I
that
told the party what
Is
it
that-
said.
is that not what that means, sanatorium?
Yes.
It's very clean?
See, anyway. That is exactly what it means.
What would you guys like to do?
This is broken up furniture. What is the green thing you said?
That's a decrepit chair.
Okay,
It
so
looks
chair,
like
desk, broken furniture and shelves and
Yeah.
stuff.
And the desk looks like it's got like a hole in it.
Okay.
And then this
A
is
hole.
more like furniture.
Like someone punched through it.
Okay, so it's like a splintered hole around the edges.
Yeah.
The sconces are not lit, correct?
No.
Okay.
They do have sconces, but there's nothing in
We've
them.
seen footprints and we're hearing voices. It's a reasonable question. Okay. I'm assuming we're moving in?
How big is the hole?
Probably the size of like a child's fist.
No, he's going in here.
Okay, I'll get to you in a second, Kevin. You basically just see a hallway right now with some double doors at the bottom.
I'm examining the desk.
Okay.
Need a roll?
Sure. I'll take an investigation check.
Awesome.
They're starting to go off.
I'm
this way.
definitely going out outside that window here.
Get a little as they're going. It's already creepy in here enough as it is, so I'm just grabbing the throwing axe and just having it at hand.
Okay.
So I don't have to take that extra time should something jump out of nowhere at me.
So you're holding a sword in one hand and an axe in the other?
No, sort of sheathed. I just have the throwing axe and the
Oh,
torch.
the throwing axe and the torch, okay.
Yeah.
But no shield.
Shield. You can hold the shield and the torch.
Sure. I'll give it to you. You're gonna need it anyway.
Also, it's a magic torch, so I can I can
It
just
is
drop
a
it.
magic
And
torch.
it won't go out.
That is correct.
Hold it in your teeth like a pirate.
Oh, there you go.
Why would you hold a pirate in your teeth?
Or a dangling
The
participle.
normal reason. Everybody plays pirate. Teeth. They like it better that way.
What they're into.
Shivering timber teeth.
Okay. What'd you get, sir?
A whopping 9.
Whopping 9. Okay.
It's
Nine.
nothing.
9 times.
9.
You find a mostly decrepit piece of paper with a log of people who came here. for a lot of childbirth and dysentery. Some having at the same time. A lot of them have lunacy as well, and some have hysteria. So there's a bunch of names on there, but they all mean nothing to you because a lot of them are smudged off and it looks kind of
And require reading.
yeah. But you do reach in and you find yourself a piece of paper.
Is it in common or what language is it in?
I take off 4 childbirth, take your pick. That's a real horror story.
Okay. So you pull out
Nasty emissions, any way you look at it.
Exactly.
Get a little.
the hole you pull back out. I need everybody to make a wisdom save for me. Unfortunately, Matt, you have to make it with disadvantage.
Because it's not hard enough as it is.
Even though I'm in a different room?
Yes.
Okay.
You're still close enough to me though, I think. To get a 1-up.
+1 to all
If
save.
you're within 10 feet, yeah, I can.
Okay.
What's the scale here?
Each of those little squares is 5.
No.
Long
Okay.
over 10.
We're just barely on the
You're in,
tail.
yeah. Wow.
16?
13.
What's the target here?
We're looking for 14.
Yeah, not even close.
22.
I would have had it if it wasn't for this
Because you're in the other room.
21. Because if
For
I went
those
next to you,
who
21.
I
For those
saved
who
you.
failed, have to take 5 psychic damage.
On what grounds?
The haunted
Hallowed
hospital.
grounds.
Unholy
Hallowed.
grounds.
Desecrated grounds.
Coffee grounds.
So you guys all find yourselves not where you were just like a second ago. As soon as he picked it up and opened up the sheet, the paper, he looked at it and then you were instantly transported to kind of a wooded area that's full of fog.
Oh, like not even close to what we were.
Yeah. You can all see each other, but you can't move or speak or talk. You're almost like a ghostly because you wisp off some ethereal ectoplasm.
Does that mean my light cantrip has been cancelled out?
You guys are naked. You have nothing on you right now.
Oh.
So, whatever.
Don't look at me.
Oh.
Jealous.
And then the focus kind of shifts.
With orcs, don't leave your sons.
A young blonde girl walks hand in hand with an older yet beautiful woman. The girl looks troubled as if she glances up. The girl looks troubled as she looks up at the woman. "Why do we have to go to the hospital, Gertrude?" she asks. "Your mother," the elder woman answers. She's going to give us a present today." "I don't like the hospital," the young girl says, "but I do like presents." The woman pauses and crouches to look at the young girl in the eyes. "I know," the older woman says. "How about I give you a special present today?" The young girl nods, and Gertrude smiles, her face warping momentarily to take on deep wrinkles, sharp teeth, and evil eyes, and then returning to normal. Gertrude stands, and the pair resumes their walk. You all kind of flash back to
Who
where
just
you
went?
were.
Which one?
The Gertrude, the
The
older
woman?
woman.
Older.
Half of her face kind of turned evil looking.
Ooh.
Um,
Just like that.
And we go back exactly where we were.
exactly where you were, and you all can hear a voice, a disembodied voice coming from somewhere deeper within the sanatorium. "Come and play with me! I bet you can't find all 5!
I'm out.
seriously calling out into the darkness. Hello?
Fortunately, there's no answer.
Who said that?
Did all the rest of you just have a weird
Point with my staff.
vision?
Where?
I was in the picture.
Something like that, yes.
I don't like modern art.
Fear not, I'm thinking this is very, very old.
I don't like old modern art.
It's just...
Postmodern art?
You see, what you see, Kevin, is this is a 10 feet wide hallway with stone floor. The floor seems dry, and there's some patches of inert mold or fungus, but that's about it. At the far end, there is another set of doors. Should be. Oh, wait, I lied to you. There's a 4-way intersection at the end.
I don't know how much to
Yeah,
reveal.
I'm just enough to...
Yeah, it seems like a 4-way intersection at the end. Don't reveal anymore, because that's about as far as you can see with dark vision.
Don't wander too far. You'll be eaten by the group.
I'm gonna go back in here
So it's going to be charging soon, so...
and let them know that it goes further in down this direction.
This other room is a dead end, correct?
Yes.
Aside from the mine trips.
Yeah.
There's a dead end one over there. I guess I'm wandering over, checking this for myself.
Are there any more hallucinogenic scribblings in the desk, or is that...
That's it. That's all that you find in that desk.
Don't knock it, man. Some people pay a lot of money for that.
You're welcome.
Some people.
Guys, I found a hallway, 4-way intersection. Any of you orcish or dwarven, other strong-looking men want to take lead?
Wow, really?
Gotta bring race into this. Bring sex into it.
The owls right out the door, why don't you? I get it, it's alright. I've dealt with it my whole life.
Prove your worth. You do.
Actually, these are open.
Yes.
That's the end.
I've left them.
If that's the case, then sure. Okay, y'all coming?
Are these
I-
shelves or chairs?
They're decrepit, broken chairs.
Got it.
My magic torch.
Getting to about the 4-way intersection, to the south, to the west, and the east. Let's see here. To the west, you're going to see a dead end with some double doors to the north, and to the.
How much do I reveal?
You can just.
How many boxes?
Yeah, pull.
There you go.
Go to there. And then on that side, you can just kind of pull down where Kevin is, the paper under your elbow, Kevin. Just pull that down a little bit, down towards there you go. There's some double doors there, and then you can also see some more double doors at the south. So there's double doors at basically every.
And which way we go?
Anywhere
There
you
are
go.
doors to be had. Well,
Do any of the doors have locks or fasteners of any visible description?
Yes.
like big cell door kind of thing, kind of.
I figure sanatorium, they might want to keep the loonies in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you think that the most southern, as well as the western, look like they are pretty heavily barred with like a chain item.
With a lock.
Yes, and we're just gonna say that your rogue is able to pick them for use.
Well, they're really, really old.
Very stealthy rogue.
Yes.
Hiding in plain sight.
Haven't even seen him yet. He's that good.
Any obvious lights or sounds or movement coming from any direction?
Nope. Just the kind of overall sounds that you get from.
Just the whole ambience.
I want to find that little girl.
Don't be thinking about it. That makes me uncomfortable.
She-
How she feels.
She be a wanderer.
This
And I-
I believe you mean the disembodied spirit that we are hearing.
And I
Dysentery
The dysentery
spirit.
That's pronounced disinter.
And I am a man of right.
Alright, what say you,
I'm
man of
progressive.
right? Against the door.
You could definitely open that door. I'll just say that the rogue picks it.
Might makes right.
Okay, or he just opens it.
It's a dwarven lockpick.
Alright, so
Or
so that
orcish
means
lockpick.
you're going first then?
Yeah. He's opening the door.
Yeah, you can just reveal the whole thing.
Revealioli!
Ta-da!
Thank you.
Yuck.
Okay. Before I go any further, I need you all to make a con save for this.
No. We're all together now.
Yes,
so-
they're all together.
+3.
Sure.
Oh, off the
Oh,
book.
yeah.
Off the book again. Where the hell might I go?
15.
I'll catch it in a minute.
Unnat 20.
7 and 3 is 10.
22.
Oh, no, wait. 7, 3, 3. Take off my shoes. 16.
Okay. Just looking for a
13.
12 here.
13, sorry.
You still win.
That's hard.
You still win. This is a 20 by 30, or 30 by 20 foot room that holds 8 beds that were looked to be set aside.
Ish. Ish.
Shit. There are 7 beds.
One of them's a bunk bed.
Problem solver.
The stench in here is terrible. That's why you guys had to make saves.
Puddle of yuck.
You see 4 kind of oozy puddles on the ground,
Puddle of yuck.
and then on each and every one of those beds, it looks like there are people who are dead. It's like old corpse, but they're all chained down.
You're all desiccated and everything.
Yeah.
Desecrated.
Dysentery spirits.
Various deed words. Pick one.
Basically, the beds look like hospital beds, as much as a hospital bed could look in the
They're all
real
strapped
times.
down.
Yeah, but they're all kind of strapped down.
Cool. It was for their own good. Were these puddles of ooze moving?
Nope.
Okay.
It just seemed to be there.
Sentient mud.
Do they look like they look on this?
Yes.
Yellow with green or something floating in it?
Amoebas.
Can we tell what's in them? From here?
They look very phlegmy and mucusy, but that's really the best you can tell. It's like chunks.
I forgot my spoon.
I'm glad we ate already.
Can I do an investigation check to see if anything of use or value is in the room?
Yeah,
If you want to
yeah,
get
we've been
close
that
to it,
room.
yeah.
We're still as
If you want to get close to it, you said?
Yeah, well, you'd have to get close
We're
to
still
it to
gawking at the
investigate
doorway.
it.
Well, I meant the room in general. Not just...
I basically gave you the features of this room. There's not really much in there.
Alright. So it was a den.
Our torches are conventional torches.
Some are, I guess maybe some have light on
I
them.
got like, what was it, cantrip lighted
Like
down.
cantrip, yeah.
I'm gonna take my flaming torch and throw it in the nearest puddle.
Okay. Yeah, the pool of phlegm catches
Fire?
fire. Yeah.
And
Does it appear to writhe in agony, or is it like enjoying it, or?
it doesn't seem
grow and
to.
bubble in like a science experiment.
It doesn't seem to enjoy it. It kind of looks like the face from The Abyss. Is that the one? It's kind of
digging deep to the cinematic references.
Yeah,
Good
it's-
job, sir.
It's like that, except it's made out of vomit. So it's like a chunky, gooey. It's almost like Pizza the Hut combined with.
I was thinking Toxic Avenger, but yeah, that works too.
Okay, yeah, okay, Toxie. I haven't seen that one in a while. So, and that kind of pools up and out. And actually, the other three do as well when that happens, and that actually does initiate an initiative.
It's like a toxic vomit boy band.
All right.
Hey, look
Funny
at
thing
that.
is that sounds like a garage band.
They're actually all large, but
Against all odds, I actually did quite well with my initiative. I rolled a 19, which means I got an 18.
nice. These guys are probably going last.
Let you all go. I'll take a brief
Maybe
nap
the
and then I'll
six.
go.
They can be
Wow.
6.
Can they beat it? Can they beat an 18?
No, I mean like they could beat a 6 being lower than that. Aha. Okay, who rolled over 20? Okay, so Matt's the highest. Hrothgar, probably. Okay, let's say 18 to 10.
11.
Celeste, and then what did you two get?
7.
6. 6.
Like you're 5.
Quick haggle higher.
I spelled Emil wrong. There we go. Doesn't matter. Spell it wrong. Read it. Okay, Hrothgar, once you throw that kind of out of this puddle, like I said, it's Pizza the Hut and the Abyss combined.
Okay.
It looks like a moving puddle with a face of vomit. It hasn't acted other than it's reached up.
That's enough.
And that's it for right now.
Did it react to the fire negatively?
Yeah.
That was the whole thing that got me on the fire.
Can you roll a d6 for me?
Probably. Anybody hears?
A 5.
Okay. What would you like to do, sir?
Let's say. Does Hunter's Mark? It doesn't when it's a spell rather than a ranger ability. You can do it automatically. I have to basically
It is
make it
part
my
of the-
turn action, right?
It's a bonus action to cast it, but it is actually one of your spell slots, yeah.
Right. But so if it's a bonus action to cast, I can still take an action after I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Then I am going to. No, I'm not. Because I don't think these things are going to be that tough.
Okay.
So I'm just going to haul off and take a swing at one of these nasty, vomity things that. Oh, look, before I do that, let me ask you what happened to the torch?
It seems to kind of be inside of it right now.
Okay, but is it still whole?
Yes.
Good. So it doesn't dissolve stuff.
It doesn't seem to have dissolved this.
Nice. Well, then I'm.
It's now an on fire flame.
That's
Vomit.
That's all right. I'm gonna go get my torch back. I'm gonna haul off and splatter it with my warhammer.
Okay.
So little ducky right here.
Which one did I do?
It's
The first
crab.
one? The
yeah.
close one?
Oh,
Okay.
crabby.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And I have 2 swings at this thing, right? Nat Natural 20 plus 7. 27. Alright, and so because I've got that ability, I roll an extra D on top of my double damage, right?
Yes, so you add another D8.
So that becomes 3d8.
Cool.
Plus 4.
And then if you smite, then even more, but you're probably gonna save those spells.
I think I need to save those spells. That's 13 plus 4, 17 points of damage.
Can you please remove the crabs?
So now there's a smear of that stuff all over the walls,
Yeah.
and he's done.
And your torch is on the ground.
Sweet, I'll get that later. Am I close enough to get the yellow duck with my other swing?
Yeah, or you can just move to it.
24. Only one this time.
Womp womp.
Wow. So 6 disappointing points of damage.
Okay.
And then, do I have enough movement to step back a couple paces after I splattered him?
You can. They will get an attack of opportunity on it, though. The one will.
In addition to his regular attack action.
Yeah, it would be his reaction to take a swipe at you.
I'll stay here.
Okay. Celeste.
Just enough to see through the door. So I moved 15. Or
Okay.
10. Diagonally. And now it's within sight. This guy. I'm going on
Ah, yeah.
times 2. So to hit, that is
Duck.
26.
Nailed it.
26.
Their AC is 8, so just tell me if he hits on 8.
Okay.
They're puddles of vomit.
Accidentally, I see the monitor behind you going, oh, okay, yeah. I can't read stats, I can just see the title.
I mean, liquids sometimes can be really hard to hit.
What's that?
Liquids can be really hard to hit sometimes. They can be
These ones are not.
And vomit's kind of acidic, so could have had that burning property.
Oh, and
Yeah, unfortunately, no.
so I'm using my agonizing blast as well.
Yeah. You just always do.
Okay. Yep. So 14 to that one.
So the first one.
Okay.
It's the one right in the middle.
And I Eldritch Blast again. Ooh, okay, so it's 13 to hit.
Yep.
And Eldritch Blast it again. 13.
You can remove it. If Celeste is done, it's Prim's turn.
So, 30.
Yeah.
That one's gone, right?
I got 6.
I get
20. You can move through my space.
Yeah, I'm saying they're kind of running. Basically,
Olay!
I can't do that.
What can you do?
I can. As I'm coming around, I loose my throwing axe over here.
Okay.
Uh, 8 plus 6 is 14. That'll hit for 6 plus 3 is 9. Over there.
Okay.
And then basically just, I got 2 attacks. But that's the only one I'm using that just the long sword though, I think, right?
No.
No.
Pull out another.
Okay, so yeah, basically just pull the draw the
Yeah.
long sword, ready myself up here then. So I really can't take the second attack, can I?
No, you can.
I can?
It's part of your attack action to pull another deploy weapon out.
Okay, alright, in which case, on that one.
It's a very lenient system as
Okay.
opposed to 3.5.
I remember where like drawing was one action, and attacking was one, and then.
And you had to do blinks in there.
Yes. Breathing is a free action, fortunately. That's gonna be a miss. I slide as I'm coming in. Go, oh, it's like puke on the floor.
Okay.
But heavy breathing leaves you encumbered. Emil. We're not gonna action surge?
What's it? Against these dudes? No. That's only once per rest, right?
Oh yeah. That's I forgot about you. When you action surge, you can have somebody else action surge too. That's your special ability.
And I cast
You get to goose a buddy while you.
on Rubber Ducky.
Oh, little duck.
Yep.
He's the one.
Well, he has a -1.
Ha! It hits for 2d8.
-2 to this.
Flanking vomit.
8. 11. Does it get any plus damage? Or is it just 2d8?
It's just 2d8.
11.
It is
11 Rubber Ducky.
Okay. It's not doing so well. Unfortunately, it is still awake.
Well, it's not my problem.
Sentient vomit. We've all had those mornings.
Let me know when I die, so I can
Go for it.
Alright guys, when he comes back, he's at 1 health. We all run away even to the city.
Okay, Hrothgar, Rubber Ducky is going to attempt to go down your throat. That's his attack.
Clink.
Reverse
Faceplate is down, by the way.
I don't
It
think
just comes at you like Play-Doh factory. The holes
Yeah.
in your helmet.
it'll miss.
Thank God.
The crab monster one is going to try to do it to Wendell's character.
Do they stay in place if they fail to make that attack, or do they like displace and go somewhere
he
else?
just stays there.
Okay.
It's like he oozes up, hits you, and then I
And
guess
miss you.
oozes back.
Hrothgar, your turn.
It's the puke cobra move.
Yep. Destroyed the nest.
Is that in the new
One of the-
Karate Kid movie?
We're one of the lesser known kung fu styles. Well, I like what happened the last time I did this, so I'm gonna keep pressing my luck. Splat. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
And this die is
That's
good today.
I like the hardy funk of the guys.
Yeah, it has a half orcish kind of feel to it.
Just half.
Oh, this full or keep like chewing on it or something.
6 more points.
You can remove that from the wall.
Always spike is dead.
Who died? Rubber Ducky. Who got hit?
Nobody
got hit. They suck.
It do suck.
They're not very good. I'm gonna step in the now dry square that used to have puke in it.
They don't suck, they plunge. At least try.
You guys are like, huh.
None of that shrunken me.
Yeah,
you probably still
yeah, no, it's 16 will do.
That'll do.
Actually, no, I probably would have.
10 points of damage.
Okay. It's not looking very good. Celeste.
Like it started out not looking very good. It's a puddle of puke.
Celeste, it's looking even pukier.
Let's point at it. Eldritch Blast. 16 to hit.
Sonic punch, Falcon punch.
4.
Damage it.
16.
It's
How? Okay. How? Well, I rolled a 10 on my 1d10 plus 6.
that's how I figured it out. Like, just roll max. Okay. Yeah, the last vomit spawn just explodes in a puddle of chunk.
So we
that
just
reddish
powder that the janitor had.
That was max damage.
I'm gonna look for the pink powdered soap because
Yeah.
I feel dirty after this. Are these all like all splattered on the walls now?
Yeah, they're splattered all over the place.
That smells like puke.
That smells pretty bad in here.
It's like a high school locker room in here.
Minus the Xbox. I'd like to inspect the corpses on the bed.
Yeah. Make a medicine check.
Medicine.
They're dead.
They died a very long time ago. But there's nothing of value really on them. Their clothes are in tatters. Unfortunately, there's not really much there. Even if you tried to move the chains, it would just snap their arm off. So that's how old they are.
To die while bound down to a bed.
We should all be so lucky.
Anything else?
Can we tell who they were? Is there any sign? I mean, they're probably
Particular
patients.
race? Is it all humans, halfling?
Anything we can tell about them?
It's very difficult to tell.
Are they full grown? Are they children?
They would be full grown from the
Okay,
size of their bodies.
Good.
I only hope their spirit and time can heal.
Probably. Says a disappointed voice.
I'm gonna sort of sense, detect. Is there anything ambient in this room any longer? Are all the departed fully departed?
There's an aberration in this room. But it doesn't give you an exact location there. So you just know that it's in.
General uneasiness.
Well, it's nothing happening.
And then you kind of hear the wet footsteps that you kind of heard with the child beagle.
Do we all hear that?
Yeah, you can all hear
In
it.
which direction?
You don't know where that went. But you know that it's no longer in the room with you. It's somewhere within 1 mile of you, though.
Narrows it down. I get 3 of them.
4. If it can levitate.
I suppose, yeah, it's only if we need altitude.
Actually, if I was on an upper floor, it would still work at 3.
Yeah. Probably on this floor. Probably on this part of the plane.
Maybe.
I love it's on this plane. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a general walkthrough of all of these, kind of look under the bed, look, anything that looks like personal effects, doctor's effect, there's nothing,
No, not really.
just a dead body strapped to a table.
Yep, some dust on the ground. That's about
Just
it.
a run-of-the-mill corpse strapped to a
Do
table.
not want to be here anymore.
Don't touch that thermometer.
Don't know where it's been.
I would say I don't know where it's been, but I'm fairly certain I know where it's
Go
been.
up. Nope, that smells. We fine.
Yeah, I mean, it smells like more fresh vomit now because I splatted it. So
Still
it
doesn't
aerated-
help.
Aerosol.
Still doesn't help.
Just a fresh spring vomit.
My character's like, no, I'm good. No. No. If you need more Eldritch Blast, yeah, I'll do it from out here. But no, I'm good. I'm good.
We need prestidigitation. Badly.
No, I'm good.
I think we've done all the damage we could do in that room.
Yep.
After all the events that just happened, I'm just going to take a quick look upstairs. Make sure there's still the stairs and see if anything.
Make sure there's still a way out of this mess.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
We had the little mind trip there.
Because
so-
yeah, we had the mind trick, we had the giggling, we had
Yep.
the wet,
The stairs are there.
and then I just take a quick look upstairs. See if
There's
anything-
no door.
You destroyed the door.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess I'm just making sure we're in the same place.
You get to walk over the door to get through it.
Just talk German. This is what
Just make my-
It is a solid force of wall. Like it's like a forced wall that's blocking you from going out.
Oh. So that is what I report.
I turn
back
doors
to-
into thresholds.
You're stuck.
At what point?
Guys,
It's like a wall
there-
of force.
There is a wall that's so magical even I myself cannot get through. We have to figure out what's going on down here before we can
Leave this place.
I
Punch through the wall.
Yeah. Okay. Try. Mulder. Go for it. Go for it. I poked him.
Poke.
I poked the wall. It's a magic entity. Good luck getting through with your fist.
Good son. No, we cannot leave.
That's where you were
The
going,
vomit
sir.
is not the only evil.
Is Emil going over to those doors?
I really hope there's not like a bodily function in each room.
Which is the other one that's locked?
The door down
Worst
south.
dungeon theme ever.
I'm gonna put my ear up against the door.
Oh, and by the way, I retrieved my axe.
And your
Clean it up.
My torch.
Watch.
Okay, you can make a perception check.
18.
You hear a human-like voice moaning in agony, begging anybody for help.
Oh, somebody please help me.
This way. Everyone. Survivor. We've got a survivor.
I rush right up.
I'm not opening the door.
I'll open. You hear sounds
I'm gonna rush, but I'm
I'm a
not
citizen
stupid.
in distress.
Your AC is insane.
Rope picks the lock, right?
Yes, the road takes the lock.
And we reveal.
Yeah, you can read that.
Reveal. More beds.
Yep. This is a large sick chamber with 6 beds lining the wall.
Dude, that's sick.
three human bodies laying on the wall to the west.
On the wall?
Or on the bed. Sorry, on the bed.
They're laying on the wall.
on the beds to the
I
west.
told you I
Guys,
hate
they're
modern
spirited
art.
away.
They all kind
Guy
of
with no arms and no legs hanging on the wall.
they all kind of in agony are kind of writhing in pain. They're not chained down or anything, but they look like they're not doing so well. Some of them are kind of like vomiting.
Wait. On the beds and they're twitching and rapping.
They look like humans, and then the light in here is a little bit odd. The light in here looks a little bit darker than it should. To you.
Even with the magic torches.
Yes.
Spooky.
Please help us.
I head over to the first one going,
What do I detect about them? Anything?
good lord, man, how are you?
We get a reading off of them?
Oh yeah, everything in here is dead.
Undead.
I think they should come off.
Overly excited with duty. I will rescue you!
Yeah, they're
Undead. So D6 is made out of a brass piece of hexagonal stock. Sorry.
So I was trying to see how they were. Oh, just little
Stamped, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's it was some sort of what was it? So it's like a little flame kind of stylized punch.
Mr. Prim, as soon as you get close to the first one, you're kind of lying there in agony. And as soon as you get within like 5 feet, it changes to kind of look actually like what it's laying, the figure. So it goes from like this human that looked like it was just sick, but regularly a human. And it kind of morphs and cracks and bones break and it turns into that. Demon. That you see.
That's not right.
And then the 2 others also kind of form and crack and change into what you see there. So they go from human looking to humanoid looking, really looking pretty yucky.
Aberrant chaos spawn.
Basically, they look very much like chaos ones.
I rolled initiative.
I was gonna say, yeah. Unfortunately, we have to roll for initiative again, or fortunately, depending on how you think about it.
18.
Beautiful. Two or
And you might get over a 20.
yeah.
Anyone get from a 20 to like a 10?
12.
18.
12. Wait, 13. 13. Lucky 13.
Doesn't count. It's not lucky on it. It's a lucky 13.
It's not lucky 13.
Second graphics.
Would you get
Made a really weird connection. Tree.
You're doing it wrong.
I'll
Even
give you
with your
I'll give you
bonus.
the tie.
That's a great bonus I got there.
-1.
Okay.
Get it north.
So they're actually gonna go first.
Gandalf says that the Hobbit is still energy. Okay, so
Spencer.
Gandalf is played by
Step the one that's right next to Wendell.
Ian Cullen.
Yeah. In Harry Potter.
Did the others stand up or just the one we got close to?
They're all gonna stand up, but I'm doing it one by one.
Gotcha.
The curse is whoever leaves the table first is the first one with the first one to die. The first one that gets up from the table is Dumbledore, also played by stupid connection that just went off my head.
So this thing that just stood up is gonna try to bite you,
Fair enough.
Prim.
I mean, not that I'm into that, but I mean,
You don't
It's
have to be.
Going
It is.
to miss. Unfortunately.
like
Yeah, I'm
I'm
disappointed.
sliding in, just like, oh, that's not a human.
Spencer, can you have the next one stand up and then move over to Rothgar? Rothgar, this one's gonna take a shot at you. It's probably gonna miss with an 18.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and Spencer, I guess because Rothgar's closest, he's gonna move there. He's gonna miss 2.
Well, that was closer that time.
Emil,
It's my turn.
yes.
I am going to raise my sacred relic and cast Turn Undead.
Okay.
He has been turned.
To the left or to the right?
To the left.
I just went.
Turn to the left.
14
Stop.
wisdom.
There is a flat, by the way.
Yes, thank you for giving me the box.
The one on
With
Um,
the hand.
the one on Prim is going to turn. The first one on Hrothgar is not going to turn. And the second one won't. Unfortunately. Is it hold on, make some other saves here. I have to do something else too. Okay. Do they have to move on their turn, or do they immediately have to move?
No, it must spend its turn
Okay.
trying to run away.
Cool. So
For a minute.
one turned its back on Prim. And the other two stand defiant.
Some very wise demons we have here.
Unfortunately, these wise demons do have advantage on
Son of the beach.
them.
And watch your dwarf, I end my life.
Hrothgar.
Seppuku.
That's rather drastic.
Wow. I can't deal with these wise demons.
Okay.
22.
Yep. Which one are you hitting? The ones to your left or right in front of you?
The first one who failed to hit me.
Okay.
This guy.
Mr. Crab Man, Lobster Arm Man.
Claw 5. That was disappointing.
Okay.
Let him again. Ooh, I might not have. 11.
These guys are AC 13.
It's good. Yeah, so I missed him.
Oh well.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand here and sulk in disappointment. Celeste. I'm gonna aim at Mr. Lobster Claw. I think we all know what's gonna happen now. Eldritch Blast. 25 to hit.
I'll hit.
12.
And tell me one more time which one you're
Number 2.
Draw some butter. 12. Is that right?
I said quick
12.
draw some butter.
Okay.
And Lobster Claw man. What? Eldritch Blast. 26 to hit. 16! Max damage again.
Okay.
Still up.
Still up. Prim.
Oh, I actually went before it did. Wow. 3!
I'm already in the melee basically, so I'm just gonna drop the throwing axe. Draw and.
Okay. Are you gonna go after the one that's turned?
Oh yeah?
His back is turned.
You probably, he doesn't want to do that, right? He would know that you don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
He's fleeing. So you can step over to hit Lobster Man.
Without taking.
Yeah, you don't want to take any attacks on the rest.
I mean, that wasn't like when you turned his back, it's not unhonorable. No, it's an undead demon spawn. I'm not worried about planning around those. It has no rates.
AC 13.
16 and a 9.
Okay. You probably don't have to roll damage. So your first one is going to kill the crab guy.
Oh, yeah,
Monster
it is.
guy.
Yep.
I'm going to rule that because the other guy is caring so much about getting away, you can step out without getting an attack of opportunity from him if you want to take your second attack on the other guy.
I think that's. Isn't that rules?
Yeah, I think turn enemies don't provoke attack of opportunities.
I don't know.
Because he's
I've
a-
never thought.
I mean, it's nice.
The second one missed
Either way,
anyway, but I got the
we're doing it anyway,
Nope.
so.
I missed anyway.
I'm
but
sure
you got
somebody
it.
on camera will yell at me for that.
That's right.
So what was the second round's damage?
The guidelines.
Yeah.
I missed the second one.
Oh, okay.
House rules.
This whole adventure is homebrew, so it's
Even better.
Says right here in your book.
Oh, I got a black thing. Got a black thing.
it's probably not something you want to say on camera.
Wow!
You got a black thing. Everybody gets a black thing. Yeah, we're getting I don't get one.
Sorry.
I got 2.
Again, the half elf is left out.
I got 3. Tree. I got tree.
Kevin! We're gonna get, it's almost as if the shadows themselves come alive. The shadows. Yeah. 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna do, let's see here, 6 necrotic damage, so you only take 3.
I have resistance to necrotic.
And then your strength score is reduced by 2. If it gets down to 0, you die. It's gonna attack you again. Ooh, crit. Well, the other one attacks. It's not gonna do much damage to you though. 5, so 10, so 12, so 6. Move it halved, and then take another 2 of strength score reduction. Spencer!
save on that or no?
No save.
Your AC is your save.
Yeah. Spencer, it's probably gonna miss with a 13.
Oh, absolutely.
Hrothgar. That would be a 21. That is one higher than what it needed.
So do you have to substitute yourself from your own aura?
Okay.
You don't even get the benefit of it?
No. Welcome to the world of martyred paladin. So you're going to take, let's see, that's 9, that's 11. 11 necrotic damage.
I don't have any sort of
Resistances. Don't believe you do. And then your strength score is reduced by 4. Is that a disease effect? It is not. I know. So you can probably just, you don't have to go through, you can just do the math.
What is the nature of that effect?
This effect is party's strength score is reduced by 1d4. That's all it says.
So we don't know what's causing it.
No. Okay. Spencer, can you use the one that first attacked his turns to just run to the corner? Actually, he double move all the way to the other side.
Yeah.
Get the hell away from me!
Well, actually, you are the hell.
And then the snake woman looking one is going to take attack at Prim. Nah. Okay, Emil. Lesser restoration or rests will get rid of this effect.
These black squares that you said the shadows come alive. What are the shadows being generated from?
You don't know. They're just kind of shadowy.
Humanoid shape? Are they ambiguous shape or like a solid cube shape?
They're not cube shaped. They're vaguely humanoid shaped.
It's the restless souls. Restless soul.
It really
Emil.
should be spelled S-O.
Sorry.
E's with the dancing. Yeah.
The dance club, Restless Souls.
It's the running one.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on Snake Person.
Okay.
Nothing.
Fortunately, an 11 will hit.
Wait a minute, I didn't roll a d20. I rolled a
That was a
d12.
D12.
Which you rolled well on it.
Oh, yeah.
There's something you do not know.
I did
not
know
left-handed.
Are you sure you didn't want to use your inspiration?
I'd like to use my inspiration. That's just a free reroll.
Yeah.
This is worse, I'm going to cry. It's worse.
It was a
It
tissue.
was worse. It was worse.
Hrothgar. unless you're gonna do anything else. Okay, Hrothgar.
Role playing
I'm a slightly weaker orc right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall. One of these spell effects that I have can be transferred. I think it's only Hunter's Mark that gets transferred to new targets.
Yeah, when it's dead, you can use a bonus actually to use it.
Yeah. There's enough enemies in this room that I'm going to go ahead and use a spell slot on that.
Okay.
And you said it's a bonus action, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So... Alright, so... Tell you to do an extra 1d6 damage. Got it. Alright. So that would be a 14, but if my weapon to hit is based off of my strength, does it reduce my to hit as well as my damage?
Just bring it down by 2.
So plus 5, so it becomes a 12.
Okay. Are you trying to hit the shadow or the crab or the snake?
We're gonna go with the snake first.
Okay. That will miss.
Okay. I will try a second attack. Wow. Definitely not.
Okay. Celeste.
Okay. I'm going to on Snake Lady. Actually miss. 12. Do it again. 28 to hit.
Yep.
7.
You can remove the snake
Oh.
lady.
Good job. And then as a bonus action, I use Misty Step. Okay.
I'm gonna before you do that, the shadows actually disappear. Like they disappear.
All of them?
Yeah.
Oh, with the snake person?
When the snake person goes down, they go away.
Then I do not do that.
That's what I was gonna say. Let me tell you what happens first before you do tell me what you're doing.
Okay. Didn't have to get that done.
Take these powers back.
I'll get back up if it does. So that is my turn then. No bonus action.
It would technically be Prim's turn, but we're out of initiative right now because everything seems destroyed.
I look about frantically.
Well, everything is destroyed.
Well, no. He still has his initiative.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry about
The
that.
running
Shadow's
team.
still there.
Is something
No,
to
they'll won't be there. Because he even if he no, they're not there. His focus is completely on that.
I'm going to go over and finish it.
Might as well take him out.
Yep. Oh!
Get advantage on this.
I'll give you advantage.
That was lousy.
Roll again.
So advantage is
You roll again?
You have to take
Roll
the
them both
higher.
again.
And take the higher.
well, actually, what was that? 13 and less than that. What was his AC? Was that
13.
his AC? The 13. The first one hit anyway, so that's fine.
Well, roll a
I could roll a 20.
d20.
Maybe a 20.
So
He hit it with a both.
Okay. So that is so minimal 12 point, 13, 14 point minimal. So 11 there and on the book 7. 7.
You can remove that one. That one started damaged. So.
Does the effect of the strength get removed, or do we have
You feel as if you either need some sort of restoration or some sort of short or long rest to get rid of that.
Okay, so for me, lesser restoration, I'm using a skill slot.
Okay. I was going to say, we need to take the rest because all three of us are. Did you get hit?
No.
Okay, just 2.
I got hit, but I'm still looking.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys looking healthy,
I was
or?
about to say, I don't think we took a lot of physical damage, but
We
all
run
our spell
down.
slots are out.
I'm down, I think, 15 points total.
Your biggest thing is that your strength goes down.
Yeah, no, I definitely need to either do a
If I
spell.
run into those creatures again, I could very well die.
Like, I
maybe
can
we
shadow
should, maybe we should
Use
take a
my
little,
strength
a little
score.
rest and catch our breath.
I mean, I can
I'll
do lesser restoration too and fix
No.
that part if we.
I
unless
will lesser restore you. Yeah. You're very welcome. And then I'll use. I also have lesser restoration. And I'll use it on myself. And therefore,
You said you got a handful of hit points.
Yeah.
25%, 50%.
I'm down from 58 to 43 or something like that. So
I'm also going to cast
approximately 1/4.
And a cure wounds on you as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, let's top off while we have a casual moment to do that.
I'm gonna use the
I can
bathroom
do
while you
that
guys
too
do that.
if we
Have
want
fun.
to spend more spell slots.
I don't have the thing that makes my healing always max. That's at a higher level.
Couldn't tell you.
Don't forget, Matt, you can touch yourself.
Yes, but I have to.
You can also heal.
I have to expend a spell slot to do so, and
No, you just got 30 points that you can heal yourself with.
yeah, but that works like a spell because then I have to recharge that pool.
Oh, for like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I have 30 points worth
Yeah.
that I can spread around. So
I also
are you
have a healing pool.
okay? That recharges on a short or a long.
Short rest I get 2 skill slots back. Long rest I get 4. But I only used 1 skill slot.
Anyway, I'm healing you for 5 damage. And I heal myself too.
I can use one of my healing pool dice on you as well.
We have the happy stick too.
What?
Yeah, but let's not waste that until we're.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Because you're counting spell slots and stuff.
yeah. Well,
Speaking of which, who's currently carrying that?
yeah.
The healer.
I would say somebody who can't do any sort of healing otherwise.
I will not carry it. Who's very.
You're the only one who can't do some healing mumbo
I can,
jumbo.
I
right?
can second wind, which I get a little bit of healing.
Gotcha.
And I've got potions.
All of us have some form of healing.
You're carrying the one.
Okay, I'll carry the one.
Okay. So just to recap here, because mechanics wise, my laying of hands and my spells, I need long rests to recharge all of those things. You get a couple back on a short rest.
So yes, 2.
Right. So you can use your 2, but don't go any deeper than that unless we're gonna commit to a long rest to recharge. Is your abilities come back on a long rest or a short?
A long rest, but I have a lot more spell slots than everyone else here.
Right, but you don't get any of them back on a short.
That is correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or is there any way you can use 2 lesser restorations so I can save one of my slots?
Well, we don't need to heal the full.
No, lesser restoration.
I don't need any more healing. I'm just trying to say.
Oh, I can use it twice.
Yeah, I'm just saying, so I can save a spell slot.
And I only have one level 2 slot left though.
Alright, fine. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll
Hold it. I'll just go down to 1. That's fine, because
Let me say, yeah, I'll just go with what's per
they use
rest.
lesser rest
Per
over
rest, short rest or long rest.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I kind of wasted one of mine in that fight because I thought we were going to be fighting multiple enemies for a long haul.
I thought so too.
Yeah. So, but it's no big deal because again, it's just one first level spell set, not a big deal. But so I think we should preserve the stuff that comes back on a long rest until we're committed to all getting that back, right? So use the short rest stuff until we're out, and then we just commit to a long rest.
Well, this.
But I'm good. I'm in good shape.
What can we tell from this room now? Now that we don't have snake
Undead
evil.
living thingies.
This room. This room was just a room that seemed to be holding. Oh, actually, let me re-say that. Each bed has a small little table next to it, covered in rusted medical equipment. I will take a medicine check if anyone wants to see what it is. 8. Did you guidance yourself?
6.
What?
Always guidance yourself before you make checks, man.
Oh, that's right. Guidance.
11.
Actually, 12.
It looks like they were torture devices, not medical equipment.
That makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Considering they were strapped to the beds.
He had a difficult
It
childhood.
says that these tools were designed to inflict massive amounts of pain to creatures hooked up to them.
Bone saws and calipers and sorceresses and needles.
Which sure that makes sense.
They were strapped to beds when we came in.
These ones weren't
I get you might do that with someone who's
The insane asylum or something like that.
Sanitary.
Or this place is very unsanitary.
What's this long hook for?
You think that yeah, you think that these were very much used for torture. That's all that you kind of glean from it.
Would any of them be useful as weapons?
Unfortunately, no. I mean, they would all be improvised weapons, so.
They're all horribly rusted. We have to roll attacks.
That's fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine with that.
Poison effect is fine. I'll take that.
Save versus 10.
I'm not gonna hold the point again.
Nothing else in the room besides the beds, though.
Unfortunately, no.
Those flashy brown squares are like these are their tables.
Yeah, they're all.
The big open end at the far end of the room. Was there anything there, or is it just like an open? Like the beds end about 2/3 the way through the room,
Oh.
and then there's like an empty space there.
It is just kind of an empty space that's back there.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe more beds were there at one point, but they're not there anymore.
Do we hear the aberration?
Oh, we see a door in this corner.
Ah, there's a door.
The door there.
Yeah. Technically, we don't know.
There is a door on that side, yes.
I'll open this door. Oh, look, guys,
Looks like
there's
a
stairs.
stairwell that goes down.
And I'm gonna open this door.
Okay.
I stare at the well.
3 tubs filled with rusty, stagnant water line the western wall. 2 are made of iron, and the third is constructed out of tarnished copper. Small braziers beneath each tub once used to heat this water. Made it very hot back.
Is it okay that I'm blocking off this area with the
Yeah,
two red?
that's good.
Okay.
A swarm of mosquitoes buzzes menacingly about the area. The buzzing of these creatures is extremely disconcerting, as it sounds like a blending mix of flying insects and cries of infant children. There is a blood-spattered curtain that separates this area from the eastern area beyond. Blood looks really dried.
So tons of mosquitoes, pool, and disembodied children's voices.
Assemble the exterminators. You're called. I will eldritch blast all manner of creatures.
So this is the swarm of mosquitoes.
Are they? They're standing around their stagnant pool.
Yep.
Oh, they look bulbous.
Actually,
Stagnant pool.
Make an initiative.
Flaming vomit over here.
I am actually going to have you make a wisdom save for me.
You could.
I'm sure you're fine.
25.
Yeah. You are fine. You look at them and you are
mosquitoes.
very concerned about what's going on with those
Special
buzzing.
guests, the Technicolor
You
Young.
have no idea what's going on. They just kind of hover over the brazier pools.
Over here.
Over here.
Be careful.
For
Demon bugs.
for posterity's sake, I know it's braziers.
Brassers, I think.
Braziers? Yes.
You would wear those on your posterity anyway.
Dairy Queen braziers. The ones that only serve hot dogs.
I'm totally lost. Are you following him?
Dairy Queen, yeah.
Yes.
Why not?
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I'm gonna tell them everything that you just told me, and tell them to watch their.
Don't touch anything! It's
Watch their sanity, as these are not normal mosquitoes. They seem to carry the sounds of the dead with them.
Do I detect
Just
anything
disturbing.
about the cloud of mosquitoes? If I step,
Can't you just
yeah,
like
there you go. I can see it now.
the whole room?
I actually need you to make a wisdom save too.
Yeah, if you
All
see
gone?
want to use the spell slot.
But no.
Did
There's,
someone say they need an Eldritch Blast?
they actually just seem to be a regular stone.
I will launch all the Eldritch Blasts.
12?
It doesn't really matter.
I will point at.
You're
If you
technically
bust.
frightened, but in a couple of seconds you'll just be like, I'm fine now.
Every time he asks.
Big strong arm afraid of mosquitoes, huh?
Everybody look at the mosquitoes, get it out of your system.
They will.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, just whether you fail or not, if you take a minute, you'll be fine. All right.
I need a minute.
I don't like these, so I'm gonna get rid of them.
Okay.
Someone call me.
Get ready. I'm going to attempt to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. I'm gonna attack him.
Of water.
Alright, now it's up to them.
You do the Bengals.
You would know better than I would.
Is there a reason?
16.
That would be 2 iron and 1
They
copper.
survive.
Okay.
It misses.
They don't seem to really hurt so much.
Just this heavy,
Oh.
like
Okay.
smattering of a hint of a thought of like, cold iron versus fey, copper versus that, whatever is just
Yeah,
curious
they-
whether if you got 2 iron and 1
They
copper.
don't seem to care.
Given the fact that this place is full
They just
of
kind of dodge it.
weird,
and,
nasty,
bzzz.
unsettling feelings.
If I were to enter the room,
They're just kind of buzzing around.
can I see anything in particular in any of the pools? I mean, I don't really want to get too close to the mosquito pool, but the copper pool,
Looks like rusty water.
I can't see the bottom of it.
You can.
In the
It's-
copper is rusty?
Mhm. They're all rusty waters.
Patina.
I think
It does corrode.
Phil, it doesn't rust.
Well, no, I mean, there could be a reason it's rusty, but it's not the tub's
You
fault.
did say it's not the tub is rusty, the water is rusty.
So maybe something rusty was
Maybe,
in there,
maybe
but
they
it's
filled
not
the
in there
copper
anymore.
tub of water and dumped in a bunch of iron nails
That are no longer in there
because they're rusty.
because they rust.
It's lore. This is all lore.
Well, story.
What if I were to peek
There's a rusty
behind
leak in
the
the ceiling.
curtain?
I need you to make a con
Peak.
save.
You said peak. Got it.
Ain't no sensible to deep
Ten.
behind my curtain.
10.
Okay, I need you to take
Hold it now.
get 5 psychic damage, and you are now on the ground laughing hysterically.
There's clowns behind the curtain.
Bozo the clown.
It's pretty bad. You are incapacitated from laughter.
Forever?
Well, until somebody
Roll 46, you're done.
probably smack you out of it.
Alright,
But you guys just hear Emil just like,
I go in, and then I give him a little bit of a kick. I failed to see the humor.
I would love you to roleplay the Mad Laughter.
Oh, it's rusty water. What's so funny in there?
Okay, you're kicked out of it.
He laughs like an orc. And I go over and I give him a
Wonders if
nudge,
that's a
nudge,
compliment
nudge.
or not. Different from him, I'm assuming.
So you technically never were able to peek through the curtain. You
Amy Schumer is behind there.
Oh, why are you laughing?
Aww.
She's fairly orcish.
Here comes the hideous
Edit it out, edit it out, edit it out. It's a compliment.
It's a compliment.
So yeah, you're out of laughter now.
You're all out. No more laughter
I
for
didn't
you.
even get a chance to look behind it.
As soon as he touched it, he just started laughing hysterically. He fell to the ground.
The curtains. There's something wrong with the curtains.
There's something wrong with you. What is the problem?
I don't know. I tried to look behind and I overcame with menacing
Also
laughter.
touch the curtain.
Like a Beyonce from any place.
Yes.
Are you guys in the room from the laughter or no?
They're machined out of one cube.
This is important for my
brass.
sake to throw.
Looks like they're there.
Okay.
My wife bought these for me. I'm not exactly sure, but they were off the internet somewhere. These ones I got at a Renaissance fair.
Yeah, fine.
Interesting that those.
So I did the same thing.
Even with them, you would still be. You're now on the ground laughing hysterically.
They're gonna tag team each other. Let's go back. Touch the curtain.
Lying on the ground, kicking each other.
Kick.
Get my bad rolls out now. I'm laughing.
What the? What?
One of you guys, come over here, check this out.
You're an idiot. I'm more curious about this pool.
What's ground? Something about. Dun. It's kind of like. Tap the little, the pommel or whatever it is on the.
It sounds like a metal tub full of water. There's not really anything in there
Okay. Besides the water.
besides the water, the rusty
Is
water.
there kind of a sheet at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we tell what made it rusty?
Nails.
No, not really.
Nails.
Unfortunately.
Is there anything in the mosquito pool? Is there anything in the mosquito pool? Anything that why the mosquitoes seem to gravitate towards just this one?
Mosquito eggs.
Very small omelets.
No.
As opposed to the ones in the last room?
They don't really like it when you're in their area though. If you go and look, they'll just kind of swarm around you and attempt to bite you, but they can't really hit you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna back away. I don't like mosquitoes.
Well, unless they roll really well, they're probably not going to hit you. They don't hit you. They're just kind of following you. Well, they're not really following you. They're just mad that you were in there. I mean, you did hear the screams of infants in the buzzing, but other than that, it was fine.
Mosquitoes can't bite through armor. Unless you're in Maine. If you're in Maine, they can bite through armor. They can carry off small children in Maine.
It's their state bird.
How horrifying.
But as the two of them are carrying away the small child, you can hear them discussing with each other. Should we eat it here or bring it back to the forest? Eat it here, otherwise the big ones will take it away from us.
Do the currents give off the same effect even when I nudge it with my rod, or is it just physical touch?
You seem to be fine.
The rod? Okay, so I use my rod to part the current.
Okay.
Like Moses through the Red Sea.
Yeah, so you can
Slip
just
on
take
no
the top
hands.
off. Take the
Take
top
my
off.
top.
Take your top off.
Yeah, dollar bills.
Get out the dollar bill.
If I'd known it was that kind of party.
So you see a 20 by 40 foot chamber. There are 6 adult beds with adjacent bassinets that sit along the eastern wall.
The birthing ward.
The bed in the
Or
northeast
dysentery.
corner is spattered with fresh, wet blood. The faint sound of a baby crying and cooing can be heard over the bloodied bassinet next to the bed.
Also a good man. Bloody bassinet.
They're a little base heavy for me.
It's check band though. So I don't think I feel.
Still base heavy.
They're all about that base.
Oh.
This is very casual.
What would you like to do?
Someone, while I'm holding this curtain open, one of you, go. Everyone, go in the room.
I'm gonna wave my torch into the mosquito cloud.
They kind of disperse. They don't like it, so they're just gonna leave.
What were these black? Basically, is there holes in the ground or holes in the ceiling or
Oh, very
Large-
perceptive of you.
black monstrous pudding that wants to
Those
eat?
15-foot wide black marks, very perceptive of you.
Roll perception.
They look like part of the wall is, or part of the wall, part of the floor is caved into a deeper level. So it's kind of hard to
This could be dangerous. You go first.
Asps. Very dangerous.
How many S's are there in that word?
At least 5.
Could be more if you play your words correct.
Could be point Scrabble word.
You can play that one. I'm not sure there's
Sounds like you're calling a cat.
Pretty much. Sounds accurate. Go get in there while I have the curtain open.
It's curtains for you.
So what would you all like to
Move along the wall because that so far appears to be the more structurally sound.
So
Not that I can say it,
I'm
but I know
gonna
what I mean.
peek into the
From
bloody
bed,
bassinet.
Hopping from bed to bed.
Bassinet. Bed. Bassinet.
So
So was the one noisy bloody spattered one was this one?
This one.
The one with the one
Or perception.
You rolled negative
But the
1
blood's
for
on the
perception.
bed.
it's all over the place.
How come the mosquitoes aren't attracted to that?
Because the curtain was in the way. They got over there. You ever hear a mosquito giggle?
Only in Maine.
I'm gonna
When they're carrying away small children,
As we're
they
coming
think
down,
that's
I'm gonna be
funny.
making my way down the wall. Tell me when things get alarming. Through the wall. And then start examining, going, not touching anything because everything around here is unsanitary. As soon as you touch it, it wants to eat you.
So while he's moving in there, what's
This is
everybody else doing?
disgusting. Come look.
I'm staying right where I am.
I'm also can inspect the blood pool.
It's fresh.
It's fresh. I don't like that.
Eat fresh.
I'll, at a safe distance, look in the hole.
I'm right here.
If the floor starts to make noise or feel unsteady, I will stop advancing.
Okay.
It's like one of those, if everybody needs to make a quick exit, I could quickly pull my rod with the curtain. So
Wait, so are the curtains on a curtain rod?
You need to get out
Okay,
of this
so-
room.
so I
It's just gonna
Okay.
be more and more of those.
Alright. Curtains are no more though.
Close.
For about 30 years, actually.
Oh, crap, by now I touch it.
Looking down below,
You see darkness.
I see
Through darkness.
darkness.
I use my dark vision.
you don't really see, but you hear wails and moans coming from up. They sound human. They sound kind of like the wails that those guys let out when they were on that table. So good.
Well, at least we know what we're dealing with.
More demons.
Whales.
Oh, work perception.
Smaller ones.
So you're gonna look into the bassinet.
Yes.
Make a constitution. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I apparently already did. I chose to look into the basket.
Half-orc thinks you're a dummy.
This is the man standing by a gaping hole in the floor.
That hand's about to come
Can't trip the sound. Creak, creak, crumble, crumble.
Okay, so
Wise guys call it.
Your camera's still all good? Nothing tapped out?
they should be. I wanted to change the battery.
Between batteries and card. Not to interrupt, sorry.
No, it's okay.
It felt like it's been a while.
A toddler jumps out and latches on your face.
I hate when that happens.
So you can just put it in the square right next to you.
Oh god. Somebody call for an Eldritch Blast. I spared none. Not even for children. I spared. I will.
Equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity. None are spared from this Eldritch Blast.
You know, the word all makes a huge difference. If you say something like, I'll show you, that's fine.
I'll show
you all! Nah, you've crossed the line.
Yes.
I'll Eldritch Blast him.
We are
I'll
going.
Eldritch Blast them all!
We are going to roll for initiative.
That's what you think.
We're going to attempt to roll for initiative.
Oh, I'm
highest one,
still
yeah.
ruling on this.
No more laughter. Tasha's hideous. Yes.
It's the crafty.
It's the Simpsons baby that's clamped to your face.
Yes. It's
Maggie. She's binkying your soul.
I don't know what that means,
These are my exes.
but there's no good answer.
Okay, anybody roll over a 20? How about 20 to 15?
17.
15 to 10?
14.
What did you get, Spencer? 1.
Yeah, but you get to go first next round. Or it feels like it.
No, I get to go first. Everyone just gets to take a pre-turn.
First reaction, then you go.
Yeah.
It's a snake draft sort of way we do things here. So you go twice.
There's 4 of you.
Why don't you roll a d4 for me?
Who do you want?
4. 1. 2. There you have it.
Okay, well,
No,
It's unanimous.
so
We're not helpful.
so this isn't very nice. I'm sorry that this just happened to you.
It's cool.
So above on the ceiling, you see a doll.
That's creepy as hell.
Oh god.
And it reaches down and grabs you by the neck from the ceiling.
While the toddler's on his face?
Yeah, so
Awesome.
it's being
Does
grabbed.
it also grab the toddler because it's on his face?
Grabs it.
The neck.
Yes.
It has surprising accuracy.
It's gonna make an attack on you.
Apparently. Touche! Well played, sir. Yes.
It pulls out a rusty knife and tries to you.
Wow. Has to make a noise up.
24 to hit.
Oh my
smokes.
word!
Just barely.
Wow. You take tetanus damage.
You're gonna take 9 points of slashing damage.
It's all fun
Piercing
and games
effectively.
until you get lockjaw.
And then this will be a 22 to hit.
Yes, I'm too far away.
So you're gonna take another 11 piercing damage.
Who's the one who gives the bonus to AC? Me. And nobody else does. The other one's just saves.
Yes.
Got it.
I can't save you, I just make you feel good. Yeah, like morphine.
It's gonna start to sing.
Well played.
The doll's gonna start to sing.
No singing!
Anybody who's within 30 feet of it needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh my god.
Spencer.
Wisdom, he said?
Yeah.
You're just outside of it.
So Emil, I guess you'd have to
Emil.
make it. But you do get a +1 to your save thanks to you.
Thank you.
Your banner is still waving even though you're covered. You've been smothered.
It's a plea for help. They're all just standing in the corner giggling.
I'm looking for 15 here.
17.
I feel inspired.
Inspired as me last time.
Roll like the wind.
15.
Okay, you're fine. Celeste. Oh wait, no, Hrothgar, sorry. Hrothgar, you get to go. So this poor guy has two things trying to kill him. A baby and a doll.
We picked a good
Who was so bad at it? What does he do?
Hold your head really still.
I suddenly feel like a golf tee.
I feel bad that I have to ask, are you going to go for the toddler or the doll?
Always the toddler. I've had this discussion already.
Get it off! Get it off! I'm gonna go for the toddler.
Okay.
Is this any particular difficulty because it's on his face?
No.
It's general melee. I mean, you use people crawling or grappling.
Oh, well, okay, I'll do that later. I forgot that, but now I remember.
Yeah.
Other activities that you.
You're looking
20
for 16.
22 should get him quite handily.
Exactly.
Stuffing goes everywhere.
It's the toddler!
The toddler. Still, it's
Maybe
stuffing.
it's Thanksgiving.
Not the veggie stuffing. 11 points of damage. And
To a top.
yeah. Does it maybe pluck him off his face?
It does not.
Oh.
But I need you to make a roll d8. 3. You can take 3 psychic damage when you hit.
There's no save against it?
There's no save against this.
Okay, and I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Probably take more damage. 14 this time. Doesn't hit.
That will miss.
Alright, so I don't take any more damage.
Haha! Lucky you. Celeste. Well, this is a comedy of errors that you are watching.
I think we all know what's gonna happen. As I raise my power. Go! And that is a 18 to hit the doll.
The doll.
Okay. At the doll. Lower half of the doll.
You are hitting the doll.
Lower half so that the upper half.
Yeah, one attack.
Unanchor him from the ceiling or something.
13.
Damage?
Yes, to the doll. And nat 20 to hit
Okay.
for the second hit.
You said 13 damage. right?
13 for aiming at the doll again, and I hit a nat 20 for my hit.
You
So I
okay?
roll this die twice, right?
Yes, sir.
Does that camera look okay with recording time?
23.
Does it say?
Says it's recording.
Okay. Or is it?
No,
Do I only add my modifier to the attack?
1.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 17.
Okay.
17 to the doll.
13 to
Again.
17 to 30 all day.
30.
If you're done, it would be Prim's turn.
It's still on there.
Oh, fuck. Yep. Still hanging on.
Oh my gosh. How do I attack a doll that's on my head and a baby on my feet?
Which one do you go
The
for?
questions we always ask ourselves.
Is it Saturday again?
I'm just like slapping myself in the face with a sword.
Getting down. Throwback.
I guess I'm gonna take. Well, I'm gonna start one shot on the big on the doll. I just hear like explosions above my head.
As it hits the doll, but misses you miraculously.
Swinging at that thing. First one is lousy. It's supposed to be no bonuses for to hits or anything like that kind of crap. It's all AC, save.
Yeah.
Fourth's 11, so that's not going to do anything. And the second one's going to go against the doll. 11 and 7 is 18 to hit.
The doll, yes.
Plus 6
Is
is
1 and then
14.
Okay.
so.
Anything else, sir?
He's there. I just gotta.
Attempt to ungrapple the baby from the head.
Okay, what I need
I had a
is...
dime for every time I heard that sentence.
So the toddler's gonna scream in your face.
They do that.
So
This isn't D&D.
you three have to make a DC 12 con save for me.
You guys get +3 on your save.
We're stacked right tight together here.
Yep.
Right, 17.
What was it? Con save?
Yes.
I don't need to, right? Because I'm like 100 feet away. Or 50.
You're fine.
Oh my god. Oh yay! Get it.
But you're inspired.
The die for...
The dice. Oh yeah. I guess I'll be inspired.
So 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 14.
Oh, come on.
DC 13, you said?
You gotta be kidding me.
Wow.
What's
That's
your-
very lucky. You have the same number.
So it couldn't be worse.
No, it can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you rolled 1?
Yeah.
Both times.
Statistically, no, it can't. When statistically thumbs its nose at you?
I'm no math whiz, but pretty sure.
Justin, your inspiration has been an absolute failure amongst 3 out of 4 people so far.
You were uninspiring.
Oh. I'm the only one.
You're gonna be relatively
That's called
lucky.
conspiring.
And now we have to play the match game.
Oh god.
You're gonna take 3 thunder damage, and you're just gonna be deafened.
Yes
for
or no?
Oh, sorry. You're gonna be deafened until your next turn. So it's not really that big of a deal. You're gonna take 3 points of damage.
I don't listen to them anyway.
Okay, let's just go down the line from 1 to 8.
Oh god, he summoned wolves.
So, Emil, you're gonna take attack from number 1.
Now, what is number 1?
So what happened is
What
out of
happened?
all these
What's that?
bassinets and what crawled up to the floorboards are more little children coming after you. They don't look to be toddlers. They look to be like 3-4-year-olds. I guess that would be
That's
toddlers.
still down there.
That one's an infant.
Preschoolers.
That's on your face, I guess.
Preschoolers.
They're a little older. Let's see here. Let's do this quick. So Emil, and then no. You're within 5 feet of Matt, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it's gonna miss.
Yep, 23 is my AC.
Can you move number 2 over to you? What's your AC?
23.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
3 is equidistant between both of us.
Yeah.
What's your initiative?
Let's put 3 on
Same as
Emil.
yours, -1.
No, but what do you want for this round?
Oh, I think I rolled
Miss.
a 6.
Before me in the round.
I rolled well again.
4
17.
is coming over to.
I mean, I think I rolled an 18.
You were next to me, I'm thinking action surge. Because there's a lot of parties in the room now.
Kevin, this is a
We'll do a
15.
double action.
It hits.
So
Okay.
my
Take
2
8
attacks
points of
become
piercing damage.
4.
Double action.
Okay.
That's another 15 for another 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do my
No, there's
100's
another
mark.
one attacking.
Two.
So it's 5.
Yeah.
But I think
Okay.
you're gonna
And
go.
then 6 is gonna attack.
Rally.
It's gonna miss.
Then
Yeah,
you're
okay.
fine, yeah.
Well, so I'll do my bonus action with 100's mark first thing before my
gonna miss.
initial action. Then
And
I'll
then can you make
still
eight
carry over
hit
when you.
Hrothgar? And it's Miss Hrothgar. Immol, it's your turn.
Oh, shoot!
Or hit either.
That don't look good.
That's not very good.
You might want to. Boink.
Well, he can just fireball
I was
himself.
gonna say a fireball right there.
Awesome.
I summon my spiritual
We
weapon.
had a player regularly. That would happen. And his question
Okay,
was
do you
always.
wanna
How's your
die
simplest
for
fight?
that? Or something?
I will use the lady. I will use the Reverend Lady Bly.
Okay. Okay. The best alcohol there ever was.
Yep.
Remember that alcohol I didn't drink.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to have it attack.
Okay. It's attacking the blue square, right?
Yeah, number 1. I don't know what its like plus is or.
It's your to hit with your spells.
Okay, so plus. What is that? Plus 7. What that is. My plus.
Probably plus 7 if your wisdom is 4.
Wisdom is 3, so plus 6. 15.
That'll hit. Just so you guys know, the blue squares are 15 to hit.
Oh, good.
So just let me know if you hit it or not.
That's 1.
That's the kind of DNM I
8
am.
damage to number 1.
Woot woot. 8 damage to number 1. Oh, really only 8? Okay.
It's just a spiritual
I
sword.
like this index. Worst index when I win.
Don't let him get started on me.
And that's my turn.
Don't you get a main action too?
Oh,
So,
spiritual weapon casting is just a bonus action?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I thought that was a main action. Then I shall indeed take a main action, and I would like to. How do you do on that? Slightly above half. Get out of there.
Yeah, but if they're hitting me for 9, 10, I'll be dead in the next.
This is stats.
Yeah, but I can only go so far with that. They can still chase me down.
Misty step run.
Okay.
Run into the.
Can you Misty step to the other side of the curtain?
Well,
Question is, will they be affected by the curtain?
the curtain's open.
It doesn't say, so I assume yes.
Oh, so I can Misty step to the other side of the curtain and hit the curtain down.
I don't see why not. Doesn't give any special rules that they're immune to it.
How much of a beating are you taking from these things stuck to your head?
Well.
And they are undead, I assume, right? All of the above are undead.
The
Toddler?
doll is not.
Okay. What is the What is the doll? Is it a creature I
It's a
can?
construct, so you wouldn't technically know that. You would be able to tell that.
Well, I am going to point menacingly at. Wait, did anyone hit the little
But
child?
Not yet.
the child is.
All the children?
No one hit the child?
don't think
Yeah, no, we.
Oh wait.
Both the doll and the child have.
Yeah,
been
they're all
hit.
fiends.
The
I'm
child
going to
gets hit.
point menacingly at the little girl, and I'm going to toll the dead. That's it.
Okay.
Wisdom 14.
And she has taken damage, so she has disadvantage, right?
No, it takes more damage.
Okay.
She will fail.
Yes. Haha. $14 necrotic.
Ooh. Doesn't seem like she takes any. No, I'm just kidding.
Son of a bitch!
You said 14 necrotic?
Yes.
Oh, what type of damage are we taking from the blue squares?
Piercing.
Just straight piercing?
So do you need help? How, like, are you?
Oh,
No,
I'm
can you
down about 30%.
take the child off?
Is it that?
It seems to poof out of existence.
But everything else stays here.
Yes.
You didn't say that though.
Thank you.
It was undead, so it's re-dead.
That's
I feel
it.
a little bit better now.
You have
At least you can
fulfilled
see
the
what you're doing.
requirements of defeating it as of right now.
We did it! We beat the campaign!
Yay!
Take that!
It's Milla time.
Give me the loot.
Okay, so she's off. If are you done?
Yeah, that's my action and bonus action.
Dang.
What do you mean, dang? That was a pretty good turn.
No, I'm happy for you. It's, the doll's gonna go and try to stab you twice.
Oh, I don't care about that.
I choose
This,
not to.
it doesn't have advantage. Just
I do not consent.
It's all about consent.
Bad touching. Bad touching.
well, it's a good thing that you don't consent, right? So, Rothgar.
Yes.
Oh, he misses.
I told you I didn't agree to that.
So, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark.
That's a good mentality, man. He's got it.
Okay.
The little demon cabbage patch thing on his head.
Okay.
Garbage barrel, please.
And now I'm gonna wallop him.
Okay.
Hopefully. Missing that one. Missing that one.
Ooh, wow.
But just think,
That-
you did twice as good as you did on that other roll.
Yeah. So that's disappointing, but I'll get over it.
Select.
You might not, because it's on your head.
Yeah, but yes.
Okay.
Well, 'cause the baby's already gone. Oh.
It's you in the you. He goes, then you go,
Okay.
and you do your.
Yeah. I didn't know if the doll went or not.
The doll is
yeah.
not left,
No.
trying to stab you.
You were hoping that the kid would take the doll with him.
No, I just didn't know like if it went this round in initiative.
Oh, no.
Okay, remember.
Misty step to get to this wall.
Okay.
And then I move. How much do I get to move? Another 30. Because I'm on the other side of this hole. I still don't.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, go to this corner. And I'll attack the hanging doll. Eldritch. 15.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is different. Thank you for noticing. Or 15.
Okay.
And once again, the doll has 69 damage. Nice.
Wow.
Well, I did upside down. 13 to hit.
It only makes sense. That won't hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, both ways. 69 damage.
Yeah, it was
Prim.
No, we're not.
Pull it together.
Prim it all.
Prim and proper for this one.
Alright, I'm gonna beat the doll on my grandmother.
Slowly unravel.
Off the board. Still off the board. Yeah, okay.
That's the same thing.
13. What was his AC?
15. 14.
That'll hit.
Yay!
High plus 6 is 11.
Okay.
Still there?
Yes.
I think it's so awesome. I'm going to do that again.
Okay.
I scream and yell and
Okay.
call out.
Who else are you choosing to action surge after you?
Ah, nice.
Makes sense, okay.
Someone else get an action surge? Oh, it's just those two.
Yep. So that one hits. Still attacking the fuzzy thing on my head. 7.
Okay.
And 17. It's on the table.
I mean, it's still
8.
technically on the team.
Well,
He's calling it that way 'cause
Yeah.
when his to hit rolls don't count.
I'm just kidding. sucks.
No, that's always my rule.
No,
I
you're
gotta
like,
go-
whether it's good or bad, if it goes off, you gotta be consistent.
Yep.
So-
I've actually rolled worse now than I was like a 12 and then it worked.
I was saying that this isn't attainable.
No, I-
that was my joke.
Do I go
You're
immediately
at
after him? Okay.
You're
And is it my full action, meaning 2 attacks, or
Yeah.
just see if this dice will come back around?
That thing is still kicking.
All right, so that's a 20 with the bonus.
Okay.
So let's go with that. 9 points of damage.
9 points.
Okay. Oh wait, I got an extra d6, don't I? So if I give it 1 more, give it 5 more on top of that.
Okay.
Because of Hunter's Mark.
Sounds good.
And second, this one is a 16. So that's 12 points of damage.
Okay. You can remove the doll from the board. Question: does
Wow. The doll doesn't want to go.
want to
Stubborn.
I forget for Hunter's Mark? Does it follow it if it's on the same plane, or does it follow it to other planes?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Let's see. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to mark a new creature. So 0 hit points is the only criteria. It doesn't say anything about planes.
Okay, I thought it followed it.
So as a bonus action, it moves to something else.
It doesn't say anything about it.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, it's not dead.
Clearly a GM.
House rules.
Yeah, it does.
No, maybe it's Hex that does that. Okay.
Yeah. So the only criteria is whether it dropped to 0 hit points or not.
Okay.
If it didn't go to 0 hit points, then it's still marked somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to figure out. If it would tell if it was on the same plane or not. So, I don't think it does. So it'll move. No, it won't. But it'll move for this. We'll say that it will.
Okay, I get an advantage on any wisdom, perception, or survival checks to find it if it's marked, but not having dropped to 0 hit points. So if it still has hit points left, I can then try to find it.
It still has hit points,
Okay.
but it's no longer on this plane. So I don't know how I'm gonna. Good luck. How I want to. I think just for the sake of you being able to, you know that it's no longer on the material plane,
Right.
and I'll count that as dropping to 0. It's it's still alive.
Okay.
You can move your Hunter's
I
Mark
got you.
somewhere else.
I got you. All right. Well, then I will move it to.
Just kick that number 8 down the hole.
Yeah, I don't have any more attacks because that was my second attack. Surge.
When you moved your mini, it just moved.
Yeah. But I'll move it to number 8.
Okay.
And if somebody smites number 8, then I will move it again.
Where's number 1?
In front of the
Lady Black.
the summoned creature.
Lady Black?
Spiritual weapon. Yep, Lady Black.
Okay, is it within 5 feet of you?
Yes.
Okay. It is going to. Oh, you guys need to make a strength roll against each other. It's going to try to pull you down lower with it.
Oh, it's jumping in the hole?
It's going to try to do that. Just so you know what it's doing.
So is it a saving throw or just a check?
It's a contested strength.
So it's just my strength bonus.
Yeah.
18.
Okay, you win.
Haha, do I pull it up? At my level?
So what it was trying to do was it was going to try to pull you with it, but it never moved. So it's still there.
For the record, if you lost a contested strength with a preschooler,
The child.
well, I was gonna never let this.
You're not living that down.
No, this
Where's
this will
number
linger
2?
with you.
Also right there. Is he gonna do the same thing?
No, he's just gonna hit you. Or try.
Remember that time you lost a tug of war with a toddler?
Will a 24 hit?
It will.
Oh, that's easy. You're gonna just take 4 points of.
Will a
piercing.
24 ever not hit any of us under any circumstance?
I don't know. Like if he has a shield out, right?
Yeah, so
No,
shield,
no,
it's
it's
shield
still
of
be
20.
It's
And then
still
with
be
him it's
22.
22.
Yeah.
So
Close, but
if they have disadvantage,
no interlock.
If he can use his reaction to give him disadvantage.
But then you can get attack box too.
Oh, where's 3?
Also right next to me.
We'll miss.
Party at his
Probably.
house.
4, 5, 6, and 7 are now in Neverland.
4, 5, 6, and 7.
Because I teleported away.
What's their movement?
They're babies.
40.
Holy God. I got some rocks in my pocket.
So have
Wouldn't they move towards the spiritual?
have one of them run to Kevin.
There you go.
So that's their full.
I mean, the spiritual weapon doesn't really do anything, does it?
No, not really.
You can get the full 40?
I can't attack it. So.
Well, it used its run action.
And then bring 5, 6, 7 as close as you can get to the party. So if they have to double move, that's fine.
Okay. So they're gonna run as well.
Okay.
They can't pass through, or can they, if they don't end it? Because he can go. This 5 can go like right here, and get both. 6 can also run and go right here, and then that means 7 will go right there.
Okay. And to get
Unless
there,
they want to go to that side. Because they could
yeah,
theoretically turn there. But then
Kevin, if you would like to make an attack of opportunity against 6 with your melee weapon,
do you want them to line up on that side, or do you want them to
Oh, yeah,
distribute around the other corner?
where they are is fine.
Okay.
I'd say
They're
still pretty evenly
they're
distributed
not-
who they can attack.
Yeah, it's fine. I
22
just
to hit.
okay.
It's dealer's choice, so he gets to pick where they go if they can reach all the squares.
I'm gonna stand first.
5 damage.
On a 6, right?
5 damage on number 6.
Immol, it's your turn. Actually, can we take a second here?
Go ahead. I allow it.
Thank you. I'm just gonna change out the battery on this. I think probably everything is still okay. Yep, that's still recording.
This one is still recording.
It's a good thing I have extra batteries for these things. I was thinking ahead.
That one you can't plug in and run off the cord?
I can, but I just don't want to.
Well, the power strip is right below it.
Okay. Oh man, this thing gets on. Jeez.
Ball.
Ah yeah.
Good.
Ammo.
Alright. Use my warhammer. Number 1.
Nice.
Well, what's its AC?
15, 15, yes.
Alright, that's a hit. 18 for 8. 6 damage.
Number what?
1.
Okay, you can remove 1 from the board.
Alrighty.
One down.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to have my spiritual weapon attack.
Nice.
For 24. 11 damage.
Nope, number 2. You can remove number 2 from the board.
I'll stop.
It's not there. Come on, keep going.
I run out of actions.
Hrothgar, when you are ready,
Oh,
it is your
that's
turn.
right.
I action surge,
Hrothgar's
please.
dead.
Keep moving.
Next one.
Hrothgar has designated number 8 as my next mark. So I will. The mighty Casey will come back up to bat. Yeah. And
With that, awesome.
unless a 10 hits. Fortunately, no. Yeah.
I thought you said you had.
Ah, that'll hit.
Yay.
26 will do.
If that don't do it, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Sadly, I'm not a fighter, so I don't get double crits, right? I don't get my
you don't get crits on
19s.
19.
Threat range.
Yeah. But I can get the extra d6, which. So we got 11 points.
You can remove 8 from the board.
Are we collecting them somewhere?
I was just, I don't know if
His
these guys
dead
use-
pile's over here.
Okay.
His dead pool.
The Deadpool. Okay, and I guess I will designate number 7 will be my next.
Okay.
Not too bonus attack.
No, 'cause I didn't. I designated in the last turn. At the end of the last, because I killed the thing with the last shot of the last turn, so I moved it there. I can move it once per turn, so I'm moving it at the end of this turn.
Plus, it's your turn.
Got it. If I need
Alright.
to move it again at the beginning of my next turn, I can, but I'm thinking because that guy's second in line, he'll still be around at the end of that action.
You can hit whoever you'd like, Celeste. I'll probably know if it's dead or not.
Well, no, exactly. Because I'm only hit once.
Okay. I
6 is damaged already a little bit from your attack of opportunity.
am going to cast Flaming Sphere. And it is going to be allies. There. And I'm going to ram it into number 5. Okay, ram that sphere into number 5.
Does it knock it back?
No, so what that does is makes a dex saving throw. Build. It takes 3d6 plus 4 fire damage, plus another 6 due to my radiant soul.
He's probably dead. Do you want to roll it, or do you want him to?
Ah, it's dead. His minimum plus is killing.
Alright. Okay.
Might have been.
No, it just rams it, but it stays.
Oh, it doesn't move.
It doesn't move. Actually, no, it probably does take up the space, which is fine.
Hrothgar, your booty's a little hot.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know. All the humans say that.
Pretty fly for an orc guy.
And then
Orc got back.
I'll provoke an attack of opportunity from 4, but I need to leave the sphere influence because if I end my turn within 5 feet of it, then I also take damage. So I will.
It sucks to be you.
So.
Hrothgar gonna take it?
Well, it all depends on if he ends his turn within the sphere's influence.
Okay.
So I'll provoke an attack of opportunity from number 4 as I enter number 6.
Oh, it'll actually hit you. Like 7.
7. Okay.
You should have just taken the 5.
No, I would take way more than 5.
Something
Actually,
you might have
no.
mentioned previously.
Actually, no, you have to take a dex saving throw, and you'll take as much damage as I need.
Half orc.
Fully flammable.
Yeah.
You said
Alright.
dex.
So I take how much? 7, 6?
7.
Just don't be there. Just do the active save.
Okay.
Best way not to be hit.
Okay, I end my turn.
Hey, buddy, wax off, okay?
Prim.
Oh, so you give up your turn?
Yeah, he gave you the thumbs up.
Okay. So on 6, is that flanking or advantage, or what is, how's that called?
There's no. You're not.
And I'll get any awesome bonuses for?
No. Can you pour me some of the wine, Matt?
Yes.
How many points is that worth? And also, you get inspiration.
Natural 1 on the first one?
Oh, I guess he's doing it.
Do you do any?
Okay, you can still take the inspiration.
He bogarted my inspiration.
No, but I gave you the inspiration.
Oh, that was inspired of you. Thank you.
Is that camera still recording? I'm sorry. I meant to ask you.
It
while you
was
were sick.
5 minutes ago when we looked at it.
Anybody in there? Hello?
Yes, it is.
Anyone else want
And you have a
wine while I'm
lovely
here?
square halo on top of your head, by the way that this is angled.
I am an angel.
The Last Supper.
No, I'm not Jesus status.
How dare you
Pronounce Jesus.
I didn't hear
Yes.
any guesses, so I only did one warning.
No, I'm good, thank you.
I don't have to drive anywhere. Everyone else does. Unless you guys crash here.
Well, we either crash here or crash out there.
Dang, I made some good wine.
You don't, do you do anything special for a natural 1?
No,
Okay.
Jeremiah was a
A
bullfrog.
fail and a fail. Alright, wow, that was an awesome round. Next.
Do you want me to do something special?
No,
for you?
some people do, you know, so I just,
Yeah, it stands for supper.
Yeah, you accidentally hit Celeste. Celeste, you're dead. I'm just kidding.
Do I take more than 18 points of damage? Then I would die, yes.
You take no damage. No damage.
Okay.
Okay.
I skillfully dodge.
Oh, but now they're children.
Coincidentally, I did the exact same amount of damage to the enemy too. Done. It's a useless round.
Unless I skipped you by accident. Did I skip you?
I don't know when.
Oh, you win.
You won.
You stack things and then change your target.
Yeah.
I didn't
Assume
get
that's still
this,
this round. I was like, that was last round, yeah. I went towards the beginning of this round, so if you're at the bottom of this round, then
I'm at the second to bottom.
yeah. So I won't go till we get to the top of the next round.
Number 6 is gonna take a shot at Prim. Is that number 6? Yeah.
Yep. Or 9.
Ooh, little crit on you.
Boo.
You'll take a whopping 10.
That makes your easy math.
Does it end its turn? Because guess what it gets to
It
do?
does end
A
its turn.
dex saving throw.
What's your 16?
What? 17.
Okay, so it fails. How much does it take?
3d6 plus 4.
Gone?
Yeah, just take it off.
Bye. Oh yeah, before you spear all overcome. Let it kill everything.
Can you move?
Not everything,
Can
okay?
Semantics.
Orc, you know, half orc
Move
is okay.
4 to behind the brown car.
Sneaky little get. Get out of
That's
there.
hit by the spear.
Like moths to a
Not,
flame.
that'll be a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Backstabbing babies. Another good name.
That would be 6. And then it doesn't end its turn, or it ends its turn. So
Is it
Take 3d6 plus 4.
no, it
DC
will,
17.
it makes it say that.
But it takes half the damage.
So roll
it
your
would
damage,
normally take.
please.
Half damage still kills them.
It might.
9 divided by 2. So 4.5. It would take 4.
Okay, it is still alive. And then number 7, that is. Can it like move around to get in front of the car?
It has to leap over the hole.
It'll take its 10 foot to jump in.
Yeah, it was right here, wasn't it? Just move right here.
It'll miss anybody who would tries to attack anybody here.
No, he said
Emil.
Is it within 5 feet?
No. That's why he put it there instead of there.
Emil. Kill it. Kill them all.
Please.
Kill it.
Hold it that at number 3.
Whatever it's trying to do, it probably fails.
It tolls 4 feet.
Was it 14? Is it wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it fails. You said number 4, right?
Yep, and, 3.
3. Okay.
Is 3 damage? No.
He's not damaged.
So it's
Now he is.
9, 12 damage.
Okay, you may remove 3 from the pool.
Actually, no, just 9.
You may remove 3 from the pool.
I use my bonus action to move this spiritual weapon over here. Just care about that. 18.
to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Bastard.
Just kidding. 5.
On who?
7.
Okay, done. Rothgar, 7 is your hunter's mark.
Okay. Is it gone?
No, I'm just saying he's the one that is on.
Okay.
Because he forgot.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Alright. Well,
It's your turn.
I'm gonna step. No. I'm going to hit 7, then I'm gonna step.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Much easier to hit melee when you're in melee range.
Well, I could still attack 4, but I don't want to attack of opportunity off 7, but I want to get away from that sphere thing, so. Alright, 16 hits.
Yeah, you can remove it from the bowl.
7 is removed. Alright. Now I'm going to move this way by 1, and then I will move the Hunter's Mark to 4.
Cool.
And attack him with my second. And that should hit 15.
You may remove him from the board.
Nice.
Is there
Sorry.
one more left?
No, that's
No,
all.
no,
Fucking
that's
right.
it.
I forgot to cross off 6 then. Cool. You guys survive. Woo! Oh.
It's not Milla time, it's nap time.
Oh,
Let's see here.
I heard that was a really nasty doll.
Ectoplasm starts to drip from the cracks in the ceilings.
Pretty sure there's a safety recall on that doll.
That's not ocean.
I move out of the way. I'm sick of things coming from the ceiling and landing on my head.
As it kind of drips and lands on the ground, it kind of disappears.
Oh, okay, evaporates.
Yeah. Or it phases through into another plane, you don't know.
He's gone, here's your mucus.
Is there anything in the bloody area that they like?
So there is bloody rags and a couple teeth, baby teeth.
Oh.
But that's it, unfortunately. And like a rattle, sorry. It's a little rattle.
That's just the rattle.
And
It's filled with baby teeth.
Make a dex
Yeah, make a con save. No,
Sonic damage.
it's just a little rattle, but it's fine.
I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
This place you hugeness. I'm not touching that.
No, it's already moved to the side.
Got the little hook around
Are
it.
the
Just
mosquitoes still here?
pull the curtain.
You
Yeah.
can remove those. They're gone.
Oh, they're gone.
Yeah. They disappear. But out of the water. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Let's go rue this place. I'm out.
I think
Not
a
quite.
swan dive down the nearest.
Oh God. A moment of silence for our dearly departed Celeste.
Next time, throw yourself down the hole. You
Yeah,
damn fool.
but as I throw myself down, I grow wings. Hello, people. I have wings. My radiant soul, people. I get wings.
Okay,
So as I
if you want to be down there by yourself, that's fine.
No.
You guys hear Celeste scream.
She believes she can fly.
No, I also make my way out of this hellish
Do
room.
not wander off into the darkness alone. You'll be eaten by the group.
Well, I can fly myself back up.
Yeah, that's right. We're not
I
in
could do some scouting.
initiative anymore, so.
Yep. Yeah.
As far as it takes,
Keep me partied up. Thank you.
does this poof? Or do you keep it around?
Shell.
Fun show booth.
Okay.
Oh.
Is there any additional appearances or hallucinations?
There is none.
Alright, who wants to take first watch while we all take a
Yeah.
rest?
They're gonna.
We rest up.
Well,
Heal myself.
you need half the time, right? As an elf, you need half the time to rest.
Theory?
Well, you need 6 hours as opposed to 8.
I thought it was half.
Well,
Oh, if we're just doing short rest, or we doing long rest?
I don't know. What are you guys doing?
I don't know what's downstairs. Maybe there's a nice comfortable bed.
Yeah, I'll bet on that. A nice, comfortable bed with little demon babies in it.
yeah. Because that is what crawled up out of the holes.
Those little packet holes.
Oof.
I think we have one of those here somewhere.
Ball pit. Just these random hands coming out.
It's little, the bouncy house from hell.
It's the graded heads.
The whole ball pit is disembodied hands. Beautiful.
I'm gonna have to put a warning for this video.
Warning, this is completely tasteless.
Not necessarily obscene, but
Kind of-
deeply disturbing.
And the game is too.
Do you think we need long guys?
You guys are the ones with the spell count.
I mean,
I'm down just a touch below half. If I
I'm also below that.
speak some encouraging words,
But you've
where
got-
seldom is heard.
But you've got hit dice. Quite a few hit dice.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
might
have
as
the
well-
laying of
we're gonna rest
hands
anyway,
that I
might as
can
well.
do. I've got 30
Yeah, but if
points
we're-
I can
if we're-
spread
I
around.
mean, if we do a long rest and we just get everything back, we just do a short rest for a little bit more.
Yeah, long rest.
Because we might not be able to long
Bonus
rest.
action.
Well, I haven't dipped into my lay of hands pool yet, so I can spread that around.
Hey, hey. What do you spread around?
And your celestial warlock has
A hand for you, and a hand
76
for
worth of
you,
healing
and
they can do.
Yep, 2 hands for you.
Big boy. Alright. I'm gonna go my second wind rally cry, which means I'm gonna give myself 10d6. Yeah, 10d6. Imagine. 1d10. Reading is fundamental. 1d10 plus 6. Edit that out. And y'all can too.
Everyone? So everyone's just gonna heal what you want.
Oh, it's one roll.
Off the book, off the book.
Or damn it.
Off the
Max
board.
roll too.
not
6
bad.
and 6 is 12.
Oh,
Everybody,
I'll take
everybody
it.
gets 12.
That's great.
How are we gonna do math?
It's actually maxed. Okay.
So if you take a short rest, you get everything back as a
I'll
fighter.
do short rest.
And then
Because I'll get
you
two
get 2 of your
spell
spell slots back. And then, I don't know, it's up to you guys.
Short
Yeah, I mean,
rest.
I'm down 2 first level spell slots. It's not a big deal for me.
I would like my spell slots back because I'm only
Alright,
at
short
right now.
rest.
Yeah.
Short rest seems like the better
Before
option.
we short, do I get my lay of hands back on a short or a long?
Only on a long.
That's what we might
Well,
go back on short.
who's
might
still
be
down?
You said
I'm still
just
down.
resting.
I mean, use a couple.
Yeah, you get everything back on short rest.
Oh, is that automatic?
No dice.
Because he gets those back on shorts.
No, just long rest. But I mean, if you got them, use them.
Well, they're not. Mine's not dice. It's a fixed point.
Oh, you're lay on hand, right?
Right.
No, everyone gets hit dice.
Right.
So just use a couple of those.
Yeah. Okay. As opposed to.
Yeah.
Right.
Lay on hand you can use in combat, so
Yep.
that's very useful. Or you can use it to expel poison.
Yes. Poison and one other condition. Yeah.
Or condition. Condition. Sometimes it's hard to get it out. The water pressure's not high enough.
Or soft water.
Or if the temperature too, you need the hot water.
These are very important for Paladin to remember.
As you guys,
Also orcs because
and don't forget you also have the wand, which has
There's a wand.
Happy state.
5 charges.
5 charges.
Per rest.
that thing recharges.
For long rest, yeah.
Yeah.
Use all of it.
Good health.
As you guys take a short rest,
You die.
up above you, you hear what sounds like hammers being hammered and saws sawing. Like construction is happening above you.
They're rebuilding the hospital while we're in it.
That's an ominous message. Guess what you guys are gonna need.
Well, you might be able to join up as the chief of staff.
But nothing else happens. You guys are able
Sort of
to
construction noise.
Easily make your.
I gotta pee, and then I'm gonna bring out the next map. Map.
During a short rest, how much HP?
Wait, what?
Or you won't get HP back during the long rest.
You spent a